Yo, what's going on right now? We're back, people, right now. TGM Radio, Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champagne the Conversation, banter before bed. Don't forget to follow TGM Radio on all social media platforms. But let's get it right now. I'm excited today. I've got the guests with me. Jeez, Prophecy. Jeez.
What's happening?
Jeez. And I got my co-host with me as well, Trina.
Come on.
Yeah. Round of applause. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie to Prophecy, you come with the most suavest guest I've had so far. I don't know what photo shoot you going to. I don't know.
We try.
It's got after party.
I don't know what awards you guys doing that,
We trying.
Blinged off on that, yeah.
Trust me, we trying, man.
So what? You scamming, man?
Huh?
You scamming?
Keeping it all humble and legal, man. You get me.
Hard work pays off.
Trust me, man. Hard work pays off. Real talk.
So how's this London life treating you, then, man?
It's alright, man. But obviously, you know, I was born up in here in London, innit? But I didn't grow up in London. I was born in Hillingdon, Uxbridge, but then I was down in South.
Okay.
In Queens, Peckham.
Okay.
And then I'm living in Hertfordshire now, bro. St.Albans.
Is it?
Yeah. I grew up in St.Albans, went to school there, worked there, whole life started there. Do you get me? So, yeah, I don't really class as, even though I was born in London, man, I don't say that I'm from London, man. Do you get me?
So you're from Hertfordshire, yeah?
Yeah, but all my mandem's from London, man. I'm down here every weekend. You know, we partying, we're doing our things, so, you know.
So Hertfordshire is, everyone people don't know, it's on the outskirts, innit?
Outskirts.
Is there
it's
difference
just
then? Would you say?
It depends. The people are different. Obviously, like St.Albans, I grew up. St.Albans is like majority non-multicultural. I'm trying to be clean right now. Do you get me? So, and it's got a lot of rich people there. So people like me growing up there, it's like very. I'm not gonna say hard because hard's not the word. It's just very different. Do you get what I'm saying? Even in school, all the people were like divided. It's weird that we were divided, but it was so humble. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if we bring up racism in this country, it's like so mellow. It's so humble. It's like it exists, but it don't exist. So it was weird. So it's not like going down to Luton. Where, do you get me? Where brothers like me fit in. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So it's not like Luton. Like it's very divided, but nah, man, it's alright. It's alright. I think growing up in St.Albans taught me a lot of things about life in general. Do you get me?
Do you think like growing up there compared to like growing up in London made a difference to like
100%.
Your lifestyle now?
100%. Obviously, I feel like, well, first of all, like if I take my older brother as an example, so he's like quite a few years older than me. So when I was growing up in, you know, Hertfordshire, obviously he came down, he moved in and whatever not with my parents and whatever not, and but he stayed. He was more here. Like, do you get me? He was more down in South London. So when I reflect, about that life. So when I compare me to my older brother, like when I see a difference and stuff, like it's weird, man. There's a big difference. There's a big difference, and I got a little brother as well. Okay. So my little brother's like the clever guy out the family. Do you get me? So when I see like that difference, like, and he was born in Hemel Hempstead.
Okay, yeah.
So being born in Hempstead and being straight raised in St.Albans, you know, he's like the typical 6'3", and he, like, basically I'm Sri Lankan, innit?
Jeez!
Okay. I'm Sri Lankan.
I love you Sri Lankan people. I love you, but I can't pronounce your surnames.
Listen.
Let's not even go there.
I heard somebody say that you need an Oxford dictionary. You need a degree from Oxford to be able to say my surname. Basically, do you get me?
One of my closest friends out there, Rox, I went him in uni, innit? Like, he's one of the closest. He's the one that introduced me to alcohol, and I'll be honest with you.
Swear like that.
Closest friend, you know.
Mad.
Rox, my brother, my heart, yeah. His surname, yeah. Yo, there's 2 Z's in the surname, yeah. I don't know where.
I got 2 Z's to my surname, bro. I got 2 double barrel, bro. 100%. 100%. They ain't putting that in. You get me? They ain't putting that in the registration, man.
You Tiger?
Yeah. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I'm lying, man. I'm Sinhalese, but you know what? That's mad that you brought that up, yeah. Bro, you fully know about Sri Lankans, then, man. You know about Tooting.
Come on,
the Tamils and Tooting.
They were doing their thing, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You know about Tooting, man.
Nah, like obviously, I'm Sinhalese, right? The history behind it is that so we had Sri Lanka, which used to be called Ceylon before it got British Empire and Portuguese, you know, slavery, all of that stuff. So it used to be called Ceylon. So the people of Sri Lanka were, you know, original. I don't want to say like original because I don't want to like, you know, Tamils are Sri Lankans. Do you get me? But I'm talking about history now.
Yeah.
So Tamils came down from South India and then migrated into Sri Lanka.
Okay.
And then they moved into north part of, you know, Sri Lanka. And then obviously the Sinhalese people, the Ceylonese, because we then decided to be like, you know, we're originally a Buddhist country. So we're about that peace and love, right? So then we went down to the south, and then the Tamil lot stayed up north, up in Jaffna. So then out of nowhere, like politics happened, and they were like, let's divide the country in half. So then, like, you know, when the Tamils are saying let's divide the country in half, and then the Sinhalese is like, yo, this is our country, we can't be doing that. Obviously that created a massive civil war. I'm talking about one of the dirtiest wars ever.
How long was the war?
It lasted a few years. I can't give you the exact numbers, but I'm saying that it was a war where my parents had to leave the country and come to the UK, and that's when my story started. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a war like that. It was like, you know what it's like back home, man. There's no such thing as police or laws. Do you get me? There's no such thing, man. It's you do what you do. So the people, they grew up in a, you know, they don't have that humane
the mentality
vibe. Yeah, the
is
mentality,
off.
you get me, it's off, it's completely off. So it's like, but now, you know, like if you go down Colombo, you have Tamils and Sinhalese. We you know, they speak our language. My father, my dad, his my older brother, so he's half Tamil and half Sinhalese. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously his mom died when, you know, she was giving birth to him and so on and so forth. That's a different story. But the people of Sri Lanka, they don't want to create a divide. The people, it's just the government that wants to do
That's
this.
always the case.
So when I come down in London and they're like, yo, like obviously I'm not saying anything about what you said, but you know when they're like, yo, you tiger or you lion.
Yeah.
Like the people that gets brought up here in London, the Sri Lankans, whether you're Tamil or Sinhalese, then they think that there's beef between the Tamils or Sinhalese for some reason. But if you go back home to Sri Lanka, like your motherland, and you go down to Colombo and the Tamils and Sinhalese are getting along, that's a mad thing, man. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why when it comes to Sri Lanka, man, Tamils, Sinhalese, man, we all the same. We all the same. One of my closest boys, he's Tamil. He's Tamil. And he says that, yo, I don't chill with Tamils, man. I chill with Sinhalese. And the same with us brothers, man. We don't chill with Sinhalese, man. We chill with Tamils.
So it's like a false representation.
Yeah, it's just a false representation. That's the government, man. It's politics. It's all about money to them. Do you get me? You know what our government's like, man.
Again, I love you Asian guys, but you don't take cricket to a next level, like.
They take cricket, man. I ain't a fan of cricket, man. I'll be honest. I ain't a fan of cricket, bro.
Yo, they say the best matches when you watch a Sri Lankan over Bangladesh, India or Pakistan. The matches are crazy. The atmosphere,
They take that too. I don't take stuff serious, man. Unless it comes from my mama, man. I don't take nothing serious. Music and that, obviously, But nah, sports, man. I don't really. I used to do athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, 100, 200. I used to run for St.Albans and stuff.
Okay.
And then I had an injury, and then came off that. But nah, I was never into cricket. Play basketball down in school.
Always 21s and that.
Of course.
Funny story, yeah. Basically, I used to be quick. Yeah. My school wanted me to join the rugby team as a winger. So I was fast.
Yo, same.
Trust me, brother. They wanted me to join. Bro, I'll be honest, yeah. I ain't trying to be mad, but I ain't trying to be dancing in mud. Do you get me, bro? I ain't trying to sound mad. I ain't trying to. So I told
some different kind of wrestling guy.
G, my head of PE, head of sports. Yo, Mr. O'Connor, if you're listening, G, my guy kicked me off the basketball team because I didn't join the rugby team, bro.
Oh wow.
He didn't let me take PE as a GCSE, bro.
You took it to heart, yeah.
Bro, I took drama instead.
Oh,
G, you get me? From PE to drama, bro. I was like, what's left? Drama. Alright, cool, let me take it. G,
and how did that go? How did that go, man?
Hey, that went well still.
Okay.
I ended up going to I went in, man. I ended up going to college in Elstree, Bournemouth, UTC.
Okay.
Did a couple things with ITV, Harry Hill.
Okay.
Stars in the Eyes, did a couple things with that. Did a couple things with Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was alright, man.
Yeah, share
So
the
that's
links.
where the bling's coming from, yeah? That Netflix money, yeah?
Nah, bro. Hey, I'll be honest, yeah. Keep this on the slide, but Netflix ain't got that much money to share, bro. They ain't got that.
More money than most.
Nah.
Again, you said you grew up in St. Albans. Like, when you saw, like, the nice houses, was that, like, a thing, like, was teasing you in your face kind of thing?
It was, like, bro. Where I come in St. Albans, man, yeah? St. Albans people think it's a rich, whatever man place, yeah? But there's like these 3 roads in St. Albans where it's really rough. Like rough. I'm talking about London rough, bro. Like London
Just
rough.
on
Like the
3
greatest you
roads.
get. The greatest you get. Like, imagine the greatest.
What's the roads, man? What's the name of the roads, man?
Out it, go on, man.
Alright. Oh, I ain't trying to bait. I ain't trying to bait. Where I live out, like. Alright, well, okay.
Oh, so you live on the
Yeah, I live on the road.
Is that right? It's like that.
Yeah. Nah, well. My listen.
It makes sense.
Hey, listen. Hey, so I ain't trying to let you know what I mean. But there's a couple roads and it's hella rough. Like we're cool within our community, but like real talk, I'm talking about police every day just driving around. My road is one big circle. If you're from St. Albans, you know where it is from that one. You get me? It's
Shout
one
out to
big.
St. Albans people out there that know that's going on.
Trust me. One big circle. So there's only one in and one out. Do you get me? There's no other. So you get feds just driving around the circle, coming in, looking. They will fully knock on everyone's doors. Do you get me? It's that deep. And it's got better over the years. Yeah, much better.
But why are they knocking on my door? What they? What's the problem?
It's you know them underground stuff. You know the underground stuff is happening. Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's happening. That's what I can say. Yeah, the underground stuff is happening. So that's why they're moving a bit mad. But so when the way I grew up is I'll tell you this, like people say when I'm saying I'm from St. Albans, they're like, "Oh, you got money, blah blah blah."
But you look like it though. That's why it. Look at.
Hey, but this is after I worked hard. This is like after the many years and of
facts.
grinding and everything. But
But again, a lot of people don't see that though. Innit?
they don't see that. They don't know
that.
where man comes from. Do you get me? Like, I wasn't born into this, bro. Like, I know it sounds cliche and that, but it's real talk. Like, I'm talking about we just had enough in a sense of we had a house. This is real talk. Like, we had a house, but we didn't have a bed. Do you get me? We had a house, but we didn't have a bed. And like, we had food, but it's only bread and dal. You know what dal is,
on,
right?
man. Yeah, of course,
It was
man.
only bread and dal. So it's like, then when you come to your question where what it's like with growing up with all these massive houses, like when I step out the house, go out my road, go for a 5-minute walk and I come across this massive mansion, I'm thinking like, where did it go wrong? Do you get me? That's what I was like when I was growing up, because I didn't understand the whole, like, obviously I knew my parents go to work and stuff and they grind and it was difficult, whatever, man. But you know, as a kid growing up, you only know so much. Do you get me? So when I'm a kid growing up and then I'm going to school with all these people that are more fortunate than me, bro, I didn't have a voice.
Okay.
It's like people used to say, yo, Prophecy, you used to be shy in school, man. Now you like, it's not that I used to be shy. It's just I couldn't relate.
Yeah.
Do you get me? I just couldn't relate, bro.
Facts.
So there was, like, and all my friends, yeah, like they were all from an ethnic background, and it was never by choice. It's just that's the closest that it could get to being able to relate to somebody.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean. So growing up in St. Albans, when I see all of this, I'm right, cool. I didn't have this and I didn't have that. So what can I do to go get that?
Yeah.
So then I went speaking to the people that have it. Do you get me? I went around speaking to these people with the big mansions and stuff that's not from outside of UK. We'll keep it like that in it, because I ain't trying to bring the colour card into it. So I start and that's another thing, bro. Like, people say that obviously you might disagree with me on what I'm about to say right now, and I don't wanna make it into a big scene about it. But from my experiences and the way people that's from England, from Britain, that's not from abroad, bro, I honestly, like, I can't like take racism seriously. Do you get me? People have called me out before, right? People have said names and stuff. Like, bro, I'm gonna give you a true story right now. When I was growing up in school, the children, right, that's not from abroad, right, they didn't used to call me by my name. Do you know what they used to call me?
Oh no.
They used to call me Black. Okay. And that's weird, right? That's weird.
Just because you've got brown skin. That's
but they said it in a way, but they found that funny, innit? You know, to get me, like, Black. They found that funny, but that's the way I got brought up. But then when I'm like at work, when I was at work, I had this real G English born guy up in Sheffield called Darren. That guy looked after me and worked like crazy. You get me? That guy. So when it comes to stuff like that, and I'm like this, it's weird. When I go into a shop, even if I was dressed like, however, if I was dressed in a 3-piece suit, going to a shop, it could be Top Man, it could be a stand, it could be Primark. But I 100% guarantee you, there's never been a point in my life where nobody, like, they always keep an eye on me, bro. It doesn't matter what I wear, so I know what it's like. But it's difficult, man. Like,
they probably want to take a selfie with you, man. You look like you're
nah. Honestly, man, like, bro, my own friends, they don't want to go into a shop with me because they don't want to handle the grief.
Is it?
100%,
trying to go
bro.
and get some milk.
100%.
Takes about an hour.
100%. Do you get me? Like, when I go to a restaurant, I feel like I need to give a tip. Do you get me? Do you get me, bro? Just from the way man's looking at, man. Do you get me? I feel like I need to give a tip. But nah, it's crazy, man. St.Albans taught me a lot about life. I'll give you that, because when you're growing up completely different to everybody else, you have no choice but to learn and adapt.
Yeah, sure.
Do you get me? So yeah, growing up in St.Albans played a big part in my life.
Again, I like the name Prophecy, but I just don't know, what's the first rap song that you fell in love with, man?
The first ever rap song, man, that's a good question. You know what? I can't give an exact song for that. But when it came down to people like Lil Wayne, people like Drake, Old Tiger.
He proper emphasizing that old.
It's like when I heard their like old school tracks, like that's when I was like, there's something there for me. Like the way music came to me was like, the way I grew up was that you need to work hard, you know, to go make it, to go get it. You need to work hard. Like music and writing came easy to me, so I always pushed it aside. Do you get me? So it was like I always was writing lyrics and stuff. Like, obviously I told you I grew up without a voice. I couldn't relate to nobody, so that's when I started writing lyrics. That's when I started doing freestyles and stuff. And then I used to the way like the whole prophecy thing popped up in the music. The reason that I stuck to it was because for my freestyles that I used to write, I got noticed for them.
Okay.
By certain record labels. I can't say it because I had to sign contracts for it back in the day.
Sign now or?
No, I'm not signed.
Okay.
But I had to. It's like ghostwriting, bro.
Oh, disclosure shit.
So I can't say the exact artist that I used to ghostwrite for and stuff like that. But I was that's when I started making real money.
Okay.
Do you get me? That's when I started making real money when I was younger.
That's where it's at, innit?
That's where it's at.
Man.
So then I was like, cool, whatever, man. And then, but I kept on pushing it aside. I kept on pushing music aside because it came too easy. Do you get me?
No, Jay-Z said the same thing. He said it was too easy for him.
So
Jay-Z said the same thing. He said it was too easy for him. Yeah, he said
that's what I'm saying. That's what it's like. If something comes so easy, you don't appreciate it, man.
Facts.
Sure.
Facts.
Even as much as you want to,
Facts.
it's a subconscious thing. It's like
facts,
encrypted
facts,
into your body. You just
facts.
don't appreciate it. So it's only when I had no voice, and then I became somebody that suddenly had a voice. I started people started noticing me around like St.Albans where I live, and they were like, "Yo, you're the guy, you know, on Instagram that was doing them." I was like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" They were like, "Yeah, it just came up, you know what I mean, all of this stuff." And then one thing led to another, and then, you know what I mean, my whole city knows me now.
Do you feel like you're waving a flag for St.Albans then?
I'm 100% waving a flag for St.Albans. I'm the only guy in St.Albans waving a flag for St.Albans.
Love that.
100%. I'm the only.
Talk.
St.Albans, if you're listening, you get me, I'm the only one waving a flag for St.Albans.
Message.
100%.
Talk that talk, man.
But it's because like the way St.Albans is it's so commercial, man. It's so commercial. It's all about getting a job in a bank and, you know, finance and law, and it's so weird, man. It's so weird. And when you have a rapper that just comes, everyone listens to music. It's like what my dad, this one thing that my dad said that I actually listened to, yeah. Man was, listen, my dad was like, music is energy. It's food. It's something that, even if it speaks to you, do you get what I'm saying? Everyone listens to music. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, everyone listens to music. It's that one thing. It's that one thing that whether if you didn't like me and I didn't like you, but a track came on that we both liked, we both bopping.
Yeah, we got a mutual connection. Yeah.
Do you get me?
Facts, yeah,
it's energy, man. It's food.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. Like, if you thought about doing like a Sri Lankan album, like an album Tamil or something like that?
I was thinking about it, but I'll be honest with you, bro. My people, the Sri Lankans, they still ain't adapt to that mentality of not just supporting each other, but they just old school, man.
What about doing it on your ones and then just like...
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying right now. I'm trying right now. The hip hop scene is in Sri Lanka, but it's very, very underground. It's very, very underground.
Okay.
There is a couple. There's someone called Delone that started doing it alright in America. MIA, obviously.
Oh,
MIA, yeah. She's
yeah. She's from South.
Yeah, she's from South. MIA, obviously. But then she disappeared now, innit? Do you get me? In a sense,
she's also ain't nobody got swagger like us.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I think she did Paper Planes or something like
yeah.
But so it's like with my country, it's just a bit. I'm just trying to be that guy. It's like how Drake and Canada. It's like when you think Drake, you think Canada. So I want people to, when you think prophecy, you think Sri Lanka. Do you get me?
Jeez,
you get me? When you think Sri Lanka, and you think St.Albans. Do you get me?
I was gonna say you gotta bring that in.
Yeah, man. Obviously. Nah, I do it for my country, 100%.
And guys, basically this part of the show, it's called You Decide.
Right.
And as you lot know, I don't know if you don't know, but remember the film Coming to America?
Yeah.
They got,
What, Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. They got
cool.
number 2 coming out, sequel, innit?
Oh, okay.
What? Swear?
Yeah, they got number 2 coming out. So my thing is that this part of the show is called You Decide. So obviously there's films in the thing over there.
Oh, in the pot, yeah.
So basically, these are the best sequels of all times. So what you do, Prophecy, you take a sip and you take a name, and then Trina, you take a sip, you take a name, and you don't decide which sequel is the best out of you two, innit?
Say no more.
Yeah, Tipsy talk.
Take a little thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
take one each. Take one each.
I need to get.
Yeah. Top up. Again, Tipsy talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne.
I don't normally drink, guys.
Banter before bed. Don't forget, look out for TJ and Braden on all social media UK. Again, we got Uganda in the Park coming up as well on the 25th of August as well. Please support.
What do you need to do?
Again, follow TJ and Radio on all social media platforms as well. Again, we got the FTO show coming up as well. We got KO Drive coming up as well. We had the Caramel show before my show. We got Benz's show, the Fattest Hip Hop show as well. We got Sit Off Your Chest as well. But yeah, TJ and Radio, man, we're just doing our things right now. But yeah, you got the names ready yet? You decide? So
I got mine ready.
So, Prophecy, what name have you got, man?
Right. Man got Terminator 2.
And Trina, what have you got?
I got Hangover too.
So you decide which one's better, innit?
Hey.
You got Terminator.
Terminator 2. Listen, yeah. Terminator is a bad boy movie.
The age of it, it's true.
Hey, it's an old school. It's a classic. Hangover, man.
What have you got?
Nah, I got Hangover 2.
Yeah, which one are you choosing?
I'm going with Terminator.
It's a Terminator, man. I'm choosing Terminator, man.
Baby, so
100%.
Cool, get that. I'll say Terminator 2, of course. Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the room says Terminator, man. 100%.
So put them names
We're
aside.
Concurring, yeah?
Yeah, Terminator 2 wins. So put them names aside, take another sip, and then two more names in it.
Mad.
You decide, sequels, Jeez.
What, 2 more names each?
No, take one name out, and then you take another name, and you decide on it.
Cool.
Which is better, in it.
Say no more.
You decide.
Oh.
Who you got, Mr.
Oh, Home Alone 2.
Woo! From you, you got.
Oh.
Man got Scary Movie 2.
You decide which is better, innit?
Oh,
what we saying?
I have to stick with Home Alone because at Christmas, you know.
100%, I was gonna say.
No, I was gonna say Home Alone as well. That's
It's
my favorite.
hard.
That's my favorite one of them. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, 100.
That's one of the more Christmas film. Home Alone 2 is
Fully.
All
in
the
New York
months
and that. In New York and that, yeah. Jeez.
Yes.
Hey, what happened to the guy though?
Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, let's not even go.
Brother, let's
not do that.
Okay, let's not do that, innit?
Let's just send
Let's not
this
do
on
that.
you.
He just grew up. That's not. He just grew up. Remember the guy Arnold as well.
In a very crazy way.
But you know like what you talking about Willis? Like R.I.P. Like you know the guy Arnold. What you talking about Willis?
Oh yeah.
They were like him when he was young, yeah. But when he grew up, you didn't like him. Like it's true though.
Where has the cuteness gone?
No, he died doing the R.I.P. Gary Coleman.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, put the names aside. You can hold on to. Take another sip, and you decide in it. Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesdays. You decide. Jeez.
Yeah, I see you not sipping, fam.
I Listen, my brain works differently, you know, like that. I'm not under control, so I do it my way.
So, Prophecy, you got. What film you got?
You know what? I don't know if I watched this movie. You know,
Stop it. Say it now, then. I didn't see this one.
The Best Man Holiday.
Yeah, you seen the best one? Have you seen the best one holiday?
Is
Yeah, you seen the best one holiday? Oh,
But you know
what
what?
you got? What you got?
I'm that person where it's like, when I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I have seen it. I don't. Names aren't
What have
really
you got
unless they're
into that?
bait. But I got Too Fast, Too Furious. So
Too Fast. Hey, put this movie aside, man. Too Fast, Too Furious, man.
That's
Do you get me?
Yeah, that's my favorite one of Fast and Furious. With Tyrese
Yeah,
Gibson,
100,
that's my favorite one, yeah.
100.
Ah, yeah, that was easy, man.
That was easy, man.
Take another sip, and then I think there's some more names in
Okay, I'll
there.
do it
Yeah, I
your
think
way
we
this
go-
time.
yeah.
Take this it first.
Hey,
What is that? One more each?
I'll let you
is
pick.
there one more each? Is that it?
No, we got. Is that
Let's
two
do
there?
small.
Is there another
I
one?
might have dashed one.
Prophecy, what name you got? What film you got?
Right, I got
Oh,
Scream 2.
Scream 2, what have you got?
I got The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. The Dark
Done
Knight.
deal with
Dark
it.
Knight, yeah?
The Dark
I
Knight,
was
man.
gonna think about it a little bit.
I need man's utility belt, bro. I need man's utility belt and his
Hey.
cave. Give me that, I'll be alright.
Heath Ledger killed that film, man.
100%,
You're joking,
yeah.
killed that
No,
film, innit?
come on,
He
R.I.P.
killed that film. R.I.P. Heath Ledger, yeah, he
Fully,
killed that
fully,
film.
fully.
We love that.
Was that the last one? I think.
Now we got one more.
One more, yeah.
What?
Again, take another sip,
Seven.
and then you decide.
I feel like it was the one left though. Like I feel like this is a repeat. Oh no,
No, there should be another one. It has
We'll
to be
open
another
it and
one.
then-
There's one
I
more.
found it.
Found it, yeah.
All right. Ooh.
What you got?
Yes, come on.
What you got?
Repping adulthood.
Adulthood, yeah.
Come on.
I got next Friday. It's
Okay.
adulthood.
Okay. What?
For me, it's
Pardon?
adulthood.
Pardon?
What you got? Adulthood over next
Wait.
Friday.
Yeah.
Did he just say that? Or
For me, it's adulthood. I don't know, man.
What have you got? Trinity? I know you got. What have
I
you got?
got adulthood. He's got next
Yeah,
Friday.
but what are you choosing?
I'm going with next Friday.
Okay, what are you choosing then?
I'm choosing adulthood.
Seriously?
Next Friday is
Next
like why
Friday?
adulthood happened.
Oh, Day, my ex. Oh.
But adulthood happened. You get me? And I don't know.
Kidulthood was better than adulthood.
No, but wait a second. He should actually take 3 sips. You just finish the cup.
Or maybe I took too many. Do you get me? Do you get?
That might
What,
be
you
it.
really
It might
got
be.
adulthood over next Friday?
I don't know, man. It's
No, I need to know your
No,
reason why.
adulthood is obviously we love it, but
No,
I just
obviously,
feel like
but
things
I've come-
watching next Friday helped that happen, mate. Possibly.
Next Friday with my
You know?
ex kid.
I know it was mad. Yeah, it was mad.
In the record store, I can't get jiggy with this. Hey, yeah.
It might be because I watched it more times. I don't know, but I don't know. For me, I enjoyed adulthood more than next Friday.
I feel like he might message me later. Like,
I'll be like, yeah, actually,
actually,
yo, Jay, edit that. You get me? Edit a little. Yeah,
But
nah,
that's
nah.
how you two. You have to decide. It's out you two. Adulthood or next Friday.
I'm,
Would
gonna, I'm gonna have to stick with next,
Next Friday.
Friday just because of my
Or we're gonna rock, paper,
childhood like,
scissors it.
coming up. Like,
Rock paper scissors. He's not
First one.
budging. He's not budging.
First
Miss.
one.
what are you saying?
I'm saying adulthood.
He's sticking with adulthood, didn't it?
You're sticking with it.
You
I
go
will
on-
I will just come over with you just for the simple fact it's UK and it's like, you know what I mean? It's done a lot. So yeah, man. Let's
Oh,
let's
okay,
let's
cool.
stick with it.
Personally, I still think
But-
kidulthood is way better than adulthood. Yeah.
But
Yeah, oh,
the
yeah,
first one's
I could
always
agree with that.
better.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
first
yeah,
one's
but I'm
always
still
gonna
got-
be
I'm still
better
got
than
my
the
gut, I think.
sequels.
Next
Friday
Friday.
was hard.
But I
was
feel
hard,
what
though.
he's saying.
Yeah, 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 no,
on a
UK
UK
super-
level,
super
like, yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
So what? You never thought about doing like your own series, like a Tamil thing, like a Top Boy Tamil version or something like that?
Sinhalese.
Well, no. Well,
Sri Lanka thing,
Sri Lanka
yeah.
thing. Yeah, my bad. Apologies, innit?
I never thought about
Because
it.
like
That.
a lot of us, we see the Asian culture from the outside looking in, isn't it? And from
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
can see, you lot love to you stick together, which I
Yeah,
love.
100, yeah, that's
I
one
love
thing.
that.
Yeah, I could
I
have.
love that.
We stick together.
I love
bro.
that. You
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
make your money together. you
Yeah,
stick
100,
together,
100,
everything.
100. Yeah,
Obviously, I know
that's
there's like a lot of internal things that arguments and stuff that happen, but you lot still make your money together.
It's
kind
that
of thing.
family, bro. Do you get me?
Yeah, no, of
It's that
course then.
family. Yeah.
But again, I don't want to say this, but I have to say this. But black people, when you used to our commercial is out in the public kind of thing.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Where you lot, it's internal,
It's
but you still make your money
internal. Yeah.
together. Like the Jews as well, you lot make your money
100,
together,
100,
innit?
100,
Kind of thing.
yeah.
But I just always want to see like a series of like the Asian culture, innit?
You know what? I think I never ever thought about that. I never thought about taking my country and Sri Lanka to a commercial level of where it's on TV and stuff. You know what I mean? To a series, it's like their stories that
Because
we.
you saw some of it like Goodness
Yeah,
Gracious,
yeah.
Citizen
100,
Khan,
yeah.
East
fully.
is East. You saw that
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of-
100.
The Kumas.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But I just want to know like the hard life and the struggle kind of
Yeah,
thing,
that's
innit?
it.
I
That's
think
real.
I think it's something that's needed.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
yeah, of
reality
course it-
thing.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying. Yeah.
documentary or something.
You know what? If it ever happens, if man never gets to connect and the funds, We're making it happen.
Yeah.
Us in this room.
Your money's long, man.
No, we're making this happen. All of us.
Yeah.
All of us. We're making this happen. Trust
We'll
me.
talk off air about that.
We'll talk off air about that.
Talk off air about that.
That would be
mad. Yeah, I never thought about that, man.
No,
but I
100%.
think
it's a story that 100% needs to be told, isn't it? 100%.
100%. And I think even in London, like,
especially on
it's like everyone knows about the Asian community, anyways. You get me? Like, it's something that I think people are intrigued. Like when I say I'm Sri Lankan, they're like, "Raw, you Sri Lankan?" Like it's like they know about us, but they don't really know that much about us. Do you get me? So I think that there's stories to say. This, you know what I mean?
I know you touched upon it a little bit, but again, did your family see a lot of racism in the UK?
Yeah.
Because again, I'm not being rude enough, but obviously when you say Asian person, you automatically think Indian or Pakistani.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You understand, innit?
Okay, so again, let me give a little history lesson about Sri Lanka. So there's Tamils and there's Sinhalese, right? But the Tamils, they're South Indian, so they're Hindus and they follow their own tradition and whatever not. But the Sinhalese, we come in all different shapes and sizes, right? It's not like when you go Pakistan, they're all like Pakistan, or you go Bangladesh. Like when you go Sri Lanka and you speak to the Sinhalese, like you could look Latino and be Sinhalese, like my dad. So my dad, he looks like he might be Greek or something, but he's Sinhalese.
Yeah.
And my mum, she's little bit lighter than me, but I came out this color, and my little brother came out the same color as my dad. Do you get me? It's not like we came out like a mixture. You know, if you have mixed race children, they come out mixture of,
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah.
With us, it's like you can't. It's because the Sinhalese community, obviously, if you take it back down to slavery times, we've had obviously we've been enslaved by we had the British Empire down there, and we had the Portuguese, and we had the Dutch. Like we have burgers. So the burger community in Sri Lanka, they're Dutch and Portuguese. So that's where my mum is. So my mum's name. Yeah. I'm gonna bait my mum's. Sorry, Margie. My mum before she got married, obviously, her name was Diego Arachi. Okay. Diego is Portuguese.
Yeah.
It's not your typical.
It's like your slave name.
Do you get me? Yeah. So Diego Arachi. Do you get me? She comes off a burger family. Then we have the I think it's cafe or coffee. So they're the people that was brought down from East Africa into Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Yeah, during the slavery time by the Portuguese and the Dutch.
Like Ghanaian, maybe West.
Ugandans, isn't it?
Yeah. East Africa, yeah. Cafes. Yeah. And this is like obviously another minority that speaks our language, our mother tongue, but obviously they try to keep their own tradition. But obviously they're mixed. You get me? We're mixed now. Obviously this was back in the day, like in slavery times, and now we're all we're mixed. So but they're still carrying their tradition. We got lots of different divides in our own community. Even though we speak the same language, we all look and sound different. You get me? So
she wouldn't necessarily know a person's from. Yeah.
I could be Sri Lanka. Some people they think I'm from the Caribbean. When you see me.
You look a bit Trini. You look a bit Trini.
Yeah. They think I'm from Trinidad or something.
Yeah.
And then some people they're like, oh, where you from? Like Sri Lanka or India or somewhere. Do you get me? Everyone has their own.
Lie to you, I'll just lie up my teeth to get the black girls, I gotta lie to you. Yeah. Lie up my teeth.
Nah, bro, but
I'm lying.
I could if I want, maybe after another drink. Do you get me? Nah. Our people come all different shapes and sizes, man. It's crazy. Like, my dad, he's got like Japanese eyes, bro.
Okay.
100%. And I don't think anyone in his bloodstream was Japanese or Chinese or any Oriental. It's crazy.
Quick question, apart from London, England, where a lot of Sri Lankans migrate to?
A lot of them are, I know there's a few in Luton, but not many. But a lot of them are from South, like Croydon area. And there's a lot, bro.
What about outside London?
No, apart from England, I just want what other country in it.
Oh, what other country? Holland. Australia is big.
Australia?
Yeah, Australia is
Why
big.
Australia?
No,
I don't know, but there's a massive Sri Lankan community in Australia. Canada, there's a massive Sri Lankan community in Canada.
Because tax in it.
Must be.
Smart people,
man.
Yeah.
Must be. There is. I think that from what I know, there's more in Canada than there is in America. Obviously, UK is big. Yeah, that's all. Like Australia. There is. I don't know if it's China. There is one country down there where there is a massive Sri Lanka community.
It's not North Korea, is it?
Nah.
Can anyone get in there?
Yeah, you get me? Can we be getting there? Did you get me? But nah, a country down there, but there is a massive right now when obviously business and that coming into place. Like in Sri Lanka, there is a massive Chinese community now.
Okay.
The Chinese is coming in and they started building.
That's probably like everywhere,
it's Africa's.
Yeah, it's the same thing, man.
Yeah.
You know the people, the people's money hungry, man. What can we do? It's money and politics at the end of the day, man. Do you get me? So.
Back to the music. Basically, do you get the respect that you do because you're Sri Lankan?
Nah.
Do you think like if you was black, you would get different respect?
Majority of the respect that I get is from America.
Serious?
Not from my city, not from my people.
Well, that's good. America's massive.
Bro, I said, so obviously I told you that I was putting music aside for a long time. But I built a reputation through fashion on Instagram. I was one of those. Yeah, I was one of those. That's where the story started, innit? That's where the story started, because obviously I was, I'm different, whatever, man. Just different, man. So I started, dressing weird, you could say. Just
weird
different.
how though? Because
different.
Like what colours? Like more colours and.
It's not even like colours. It's like style in general. Like it was
like some ASAP Rocky thing.
100.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's the word. That's the word. ASAP Rocky thing.
Okay.
So I started making it big on Instagram for that, and then I started trying to push. When I realized that I was good at being able to influence people in a way of like shedding positive light on like a lot of things. Like a lot of my supporters, I get like messages like, yo bro, like you really helped me get through this, or like you really helped me get through that, when I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was just expressing what I was feeling at the time. I'm one of those people that just, when I feel something, when you just feel something and you just need to get something out your chest.
Energies.
I'm just like, I just put it on my Instagram story and I leave it at that, go to sleep or something. But when I wake up, they're like, you don't know who, you don't know who it affects, like in a positive way. And everything I do is towards positivity, man. I ain't trying to divide nobody or try to, spread some negativity thing. But it's crazy. Like, I tried to push music while being this fashion icon, right, in my Instagram world. And then it started being like, whoa, where did that come from? But certain people knew about it anyways, because that's they knew that I was always rapping and whatever, not writing lyrics, man. But when it came to that, like all the people that followed me for the reasons of fashion, like it started going like, whoa, like what's going on here? And then I started deciding, you know what, the story started the day I was born. But the journey started like last year, bro.
I love that.
For the music.
Yeah, I love that.
So you only say you've really been active in music?
I've really been active for the last year, like even like for a sense of like, I had a few hotheads like in the UK commenting on a few of my freestyle.
Say the names, man. Say the names, man.
Come on, out that. Come on. Own that.
Well, you could go on my Instagram right now, man. You could go.
But if we're not on Instagram, we just want to hear because we're listening.
Plus we're too tipsy for that as well, man. We're too tipsy for that, man.
Alright, obviously, hey, the messages are there. Yeah. So if you're listening, don't deny it. Don't deny it.
Receipts.
Yeah, you get me. I got the receipts.
Got the receipts.
I got the tax papers. I got everything there. But people like, it's like Deneo.
Okay.
You don't know Deneo?
Come on, bro, allow it, man. Come on, don't.
Do we know him?
Yeah,
if we don't, then we should be here.
Yeah.
I lie fully.
Come on.
Like even people like Deneo, like when it came to his I guess you lot know the song Chalice.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
Hey, this is gonna be a weird story, man. I hope he don't.
Okay, tell
you know what? Yeah,
we like weird.
I'm gonna be honest. No.
Wait, take another sip before you tell a story, man.
Okay.
Yeah, get some encouragement in you.
Did you pour another drink, or is that the same one? Because like,
no, that was another one.
I'll finish my one.
that was another one.
That not long ago
Alright,
whilst we was playing the
we'll
game.
top it up in it. We'll top it up.
Someone needs to, you get me? And I don't normally drink,
Wednesday,
so.
champagne, the prophecy.
Banter
tune of
before
the
bed,
host.
you get me?
Yeah, of course. Cheers. Yo. Here we go.
But alright.
You top that up for you.
I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way.
So please
This
don't.
is a story though. But I was at an event. I was at a pause event. Do you know the pause? They're called pause on Instagram. They're like fashion based.
Okay, yeah, carry on.
Yeah. I was at one of their events, and that's where that's when obviously Doneo was there and stuff. And then obviously I sent man a message. I was like, yo, cool, you did your thing, whatever, blah blah blah, this that. And this obviously Doneo used to be bad boy back in the day.
Yeah,
bro.
cool. No, he's still bad.
Like
He's still
party hard. No,
yeah,
he's. But you know when it was his time in London. Do you know when it was his time? So, and then obviously you can say that in the music, a lot of more artists came in, and then like Daneo's thing went, a bit into the shadow side.
Yeah, Afrobeats, yeah, carry on.
Do you get me? So then it came down to numbers and that. Yo, this is gonna be. I feel so
hate
weird
that.
saying this.
When you say numbers.
I don't even want to say it like this because I don't want nothing to look bad on his side. Do you get me?
Say it.
It's all about love.
It's all love. It's all love.
It's all love at the end of the day. It's all love at the end of the day. Yeah,
They always want to come on to
hey, listen, if this happens, I don't want nothing to come back to me in 10 years or nothing. Do you get me? Like people like, oh, prophecy said this. Like,
You won't even remember, trust me, in 10 years with all this alcohol.
Yeah, trust me. But all right, cool. Like, so my Daneo just dropped his song Chalice. Yeah, I was one of his go-to guys to push this song forward to get the numbers. So obviously, like he was, when Mandem starts acting iffy.
Well, no, explain how iffy, because a lot of people iffy
don't
certain
like
ways, isn't it?
You know when you get desperate and you start doing the maddest.
Okay, yeah.
When you get desperate, like you never want to be in that position, especially when you're in the professional field. Like when it comes down to getting desperate, you don't want to you have to be careful on what you do and how you do it.
What, so you don't want to look desperate?
Yeah. It's not that you don't want to look desperate. It's just you shouldn't be in that position in the first place.
Right, cool. Moving cautious.
But Daneo, he fell into that position of being desperate, right? It's gonna sound weird and crazy, yeah. But this guy needed me to push his numbers. Do you get what I'm saying? So he was. If you don't believe, like after this, I could show you all the messages outside. It's not a problem. You get me? Because I only talk the truth.
So it's your influence, basically.
It was my influence. I have a big influence right now. Like it's weird, like from the fashion to the speaking the truth and influencing people in a positive way. Like I have I have this crowd of people, right? So my guy was like, "Yo, push this for me." He was like, "Yo, tell everybody to get, add it to their playlist on Spotify, and I need to get numbers this week and stuff like that." And I was like, "Cool, my G." I was like, "Yeah, that's cool. Obviously, I'll support you in it. Like, Daneo, man, cool, man. I'll support you, bro." And I was like, "But chill, because I'm also trying to do my thing." So I was like, "Look, I just posted a freestyle right now. Let me just get the numbers of that first. Do you get me? Like, let me see how that does, because that's when I'm trying to like push my music out there now. Be like, I'm not just fashion. Like, music is me. Do you get me?" So I was like, let me just do my thing. And then he started acting like iffy about it. And I was like, then he was like, all right, cool. Let me put a comment under Prophecy's, freestyle, just to make it, just to make Prophecy happy. So that he's like, oh yeah. Doneo posted a comment under Prophecy's thing. Let me now support him big. Do you get me? And then, like, the casual, like he followed me and liked bare pictures and the weird, all of that stuff. Yeah. But then after I supported my man, got him up there, got him the streams, you know what I mean? I started tagging all the radio stations. Do you get me? Just to be, I was texting. I was texting people that were DJs. I was like, yo, play this tune on on radio when you're live. Play this tune, play Chalice, get it out there. And fam, when Chalice was doing good now,
forgot about you.
He didn't just forget about me. He started. I'm not trying to make it sound weird. Like I don't care about the followers and unfollowers. Like he started unfollowing me. He unliked all my. Obviously, his comments are still there.
Is it Daneo or is it the marketing strategy? What, like, you know what I mean?
It was Daneo getting desperate. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm taking a sip.
Yeah, take a
100.
sip.
Nah, it was Daneo. But it comes to that stage. It's like you can't. Daneo was big in the UK scene.
Yeah.
Funky house.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, you get me.
We're gonna party.
He has his own. Yeah, he has his own vibe. He has his own energy.
Yeah.
But this is one thing that I hate about the music industry, man.
Talk about it.
Do you get me? It's like, it's all this stigma around it. Like, all right, cool, you are so cool, the celebrity now. But that doesn't mean we're not human, bro.
Yeah, that's it. You're just like everyone else.
Do you get me? That doesn't mean you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to get to a stage where, like, you know, cool, you ask for my help or whatever, no, or I could ask for somebody else's help. But it doesn't mean now that everything's popping again, they have to be moving mad like you're on a prestige level or something. Do you get me? Like, it's not even.
It's just the ego of it, isn't it? Like, it's mad.
Yeah, it's like a mixture of ego, but
Plus, everyone's trying to make it at the same time. So
but that's what I hate. Like, we can all make it. Do you get me? But together.
So what's the Asian community like then in the UK in terms of music, man? Because again, I mean, like, was it again? Oh, what's
his name? Jay Sean though.
Jay
He's
Sean.
doing his thing back in the
He's
day.
like disappeared now, isn't
No,
it?
but obviously like, he's in the Asian community. He's a legend.
trying to
Though, he's a
come
legend.
He's a legend.
Legend.
bro.
In the
He's
Asian
trying to
community,
come
he's a
back
legend.
now.
No, but he's a
still.
legend though. He was a
Yeah.
cash
What's
money
his-
innit?
yeah, he was signed to
come
Cash
on.
Money innit, with
He
Lil
did
Wayne
his
and
bit.
them.
He did his
Punjab
networking.
MCs. What's going on? Punjab MCs.
Who?
Oh wow!
that-
You're just putting him on.
So
Like, you
he's
know
doing-
them people that tell you about new music.
Right, who's doing it for the
Yeah,
Asian
that's
community
what-
right now?
Yeah, that's one of the.
Stu Bangles.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How
come
that's the
on,
bangers?
that is
Yeah,
stupid.
Yo,
That is
I'm
just
so tipsy
like-
right now. Apologies for
Oh,
saying that. I'm so tipsy
come
right now.
on.
Stu Bangles.
But that's
Tipsy.
almost like, yeah, come on.
Yeah,
This is-
bro,
but
but
other
Still
than
bangs, yeah, shout out to Still Bangs.
Stu Bangles and Mist.
Oh,
They
yeah, no,
that
yeah, yeah.
collabo is crazy.
They
innit?
that collabo was
No, I think
crazy.
I prefer him and
Zeph
Most
as
Stacks.
well. Zeph as well.
I think Still Bangs and Mist.
100,
Him and
yeah,
Still
yeah.
Bangs and Most Stacks
Most
together,
Stacks,
yeah.
they
Them
got
two
a
together
team.
hard. I think them two together
What's
hard.
that? What's that song they released that with AJ? What's Fashion Week? Fashion Week with
I
AJ.
prefer
Tracy.
Liar Liar. Liar,
Oh
liar,
yeah,
liar,
like
liar.
yeah.
Liar, liar, liar. I prefer that one better than it. But I just want to know, like,
But
Asian-
that's like
I just want to know, like, more. Is there any more underground people that we should look out apart from yourself? Because again, I know you're waving the flag for Sri Lanka. Is there more that we need to look out for then, or? 'Cause I feel like we should do Anthem, man. Hand and heart.
fully. We
Yeah,
shouldn't.
Anthem. Seriously, Hand and heart. Anthem.
Together we're stronger, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
together we're stronger,
yeah.
man. 100%. You know, honestly, like it's come down to a point where even I grew up with not having many Asian like influences, like when it comes to the music industry, that I don't
Nah,
even pay
I hear
attention to it no more.
Mm.
That's why I feel like I'm doing this by myself. Do you get me?
Makes you work harder though, man.
Maybe
Yeah, makes
you
me
need
want-
to look for the young Asian
Yeah, maybe I need to
or
see
the
what's
artists
good.
that
Do
are
you get
coming
me?
up that you're not
Yeah,
hearing.
yeah,
Because obviously there's
100%.
so many artists.
There obviously there must be.
Like,
You
it's
get, there has to
crazy.
be.
Like,
There has
so
to be
many
people
artists
out there.
You can
Imagine
discover
like
them,
you lot
maybe.
did like your own version of So Solid. Imagine that.
Oh, that would be
Hey.
mad.
No, imagine that though.
Oi.
Yeah, like, imagine that though. That'd be
Oi.
mad, isn't it? No, I'm talking facts as well. This is
That would be
facts.
mad.
Hey, that would be greasy as
I
well.
love
you
move,
know.
I'm a guy. I love movements in it. I love movements with a passion in it. I love movements. Like even that
Energy,
grand
man.
movement we had. Like you remember we had like
Energy.
Rough Squad. You had Nasty
100%.
Crew. You had
Yeah,
those-
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
movements that are hard, innit?
No, sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but again,
If there is anybody watching this, 100% holler your boy. Do you get me?
But
We'll make something
how
happen.
this
that's
interview
it.
happened? Like basically, there's a media page on Instagram, and they said like, "Raw, you need to get this guy on your show."
Yeah.
I think I get this all the time. And what's like, "Raw, who's this guy?" Raw, I like the name. I like the
Prophecy.
prophecy.
That's it. I thought you was gonna say Nas as well when you mentioned artists like Nas, Tupac.
Yo,
you
that's
know, with
crazy.
the
That's
names.
that's how this interview came about as well. 'Cause
Yeah, talk to him.
basically what happened was I got quite like I got a good set of supporters that supported me right now. And there was this one account. I don't know if it's like a meme account or I don't know what it is like.
A fan page or
It's
something
like,
like
yeah, it's
that.
like
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
they're doing. They
yeah,
got
yeah.
something going on with their page. Like sometimes I think they had like some jokes that they're posting and like some news, like something like that. You get me? They posted like a lot of stuff, but I didn't realize that. Basically, one day I was like on my Instagram, "Yo, cool. I'm gonna reply to few of my DMs now." And as soon as that happened, I got this one account. I forgot the actual Instagram name, but it popped up
Yeah.
on the top because they literally messaged me as soon as I posted that. And then I looked on their account, like I opened the message on the all request section. I clicked on them, and I scrolled down. I was like, "Yo, this person mentioned you in their story like 100 times," and
Oh, wow,
they're like,
you
"Yo,
just
hey,
didn't
how
see
you
it.
doing? Can you see my DMs and stuff like that?" And right at the bottom was like, "Yo, there's this radio station, you know, TGM radio. I think you should do it. I've spoken to the guy, and he was like,
Way
he or
there.
she, I don't know what, like I spoken to the guy. We need to like you get me." And I was like,
That's nice.
I was like, what? I was like, hold on.
Your fans are putting you on.
And then the guy messaged me said, bro, you need to get this guy and you're showing it. And I said, let me see his name. Saw his name, saw his
see
followers.
your reach, see his reach.
And I thought, bro, like, his name prophecy, like, again, a lot of mainstream people, they'll turn a blind eye to that because of the name and that, innit, already, innit, kind of thing. I know man is talking the truth kind of things, innit. I'm a guy like, bro, anyone can come to the show, innit? Like,
My G, I appreciate
kind of
that,
thing,
man, bro. I
and
appreciate
plus,
that.
when I found out he's Sri Lankan, I said, no, he definitely needs to come to the show.
Yeah, like that.
He definitely needs to come. I've never had a Sri Lankan person on my show.
No way.
Never. I had no.
Wait, we're making history.
We're making history right now, man. Let's drink the whole thing, bro. You get me? Let's just drink the whole thing, bro.
We'll send you guys here. We're gonna break here and we're gonna play your music video as well, yeah. But
100.
show us where can people find you? Your social medias and that, man.
Social medias is alright. My main one, I am _prophecy. That's I am _prophecy on Instagram. You follow that account, everything else is gonna be there from there. You get me?
Trina, show us, man.
Yeah, man. Mine is on Instagram at Trina the host. So Trina DAHOST. The host, you get me? You do the arts music thing. You get me? So follow up, man.
Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne and conversation, banter before bed. Don't forget to follow TJ and Radio on all social media platforms. We're gonna have a quick break right now and we're gonna come back. So drink up, pour up. Jeez,
come on.
This is TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
All queen sexy on the scene and wind up them bodies and then put in pan we and dance all queen sexy on the scene and wind up them bodies and then put it pan we and a dance all queen sexy on the scene and a wind up them bodies and then
put your hands up in the air if you really care for a nigga that's irrelevant. I ain't need no friends. Did this shit on my own 2 feet. Time to eat, time to preach. Yeah, I'm feeling this, feeling this. Couple of my niggas cutting up on fingers itching on some triggers. Plus I'm billionaire. Swimming pool full of rappers, cause I drown them slackers spitting on this shit. Yeah, I'm feeling this, feeling this. The name's prophecy. Dropped 100 G's on the yard before my wrist. I ain't tryna take the piss, it flows for the hell of it. Canada Goose to my knives, to my fuck off ring. Drunk off some Henny, got my whole city wondering who, what, when, where, why. Thought you shy, you mean how? Take a bow for me now and stop waffling. Let me take a second, breathe. Bless me cause I sneezed. Making way for me cause I'm landing in. Too many face, too many snakes up in my face. Fire to the place, the whole building crumbling. I gotta say I might be late. Pass me a plate dish full of niggas. Once a time they were chatting shit, but it's cool, I ain't a fool. Grab the stool, topped up on some fuel, run man down for the fun of it. Yeah, it's true, I knew a few, you know how we do. Started from the bottom, now we here, yeah, we running shit. Put your hands up in the air if you really care for a nigga that's irrelevant. I ain't need no friends. Did this shit on my own 2 feet. Time to eat, time to preach. Yeah, I'm feeling this, feeling this. Couple of my niggas cutting up on fingers itching on some triggers. Plus I'm billionaire. Swimming pool for the rappers, cause I drown them slackers spitting on this shit. Yeah, I'm feeling this, feeling this. Sri Lanka man, lyrical gun. Out for one, better run till the job is done. My head is spun, cause I'm high as shit. Took too many sips, mixing up this potion got me feeling like my feet are numb. Pour, another one said pour, another one just me and my team. Can't you see we've already won? Pour, another one said pour, another one just me and my team. Can't you see we've already won? Spat so much venom since I was 7 or maybe since I was 4. And the law, my pen's my only weapon. Learned so many lessons, still so many questions, knocking on so many doors, but nobody here trying to listen. Pot to pissing, but now I have risen to these cold conditions. Just know I ain't ever fallen victim. Get together for this next edition, cause I had this vision. I'll be doing this till I get some.
Sit on the bicycle, boy, me I don't stop. Me I don't stop, me I don't stop. Sit on the bicycle, boy, me I don't stop. Right here, me physically fit. Take your time, boy, this is not a race, no. You want to take me to a place, so now, yeah, what you want, I give you just what you need. Hold me now, I'll be calling you baby. Boy, it's time to feed. Hold me now, I know you're in charge, but tonight I'm in the lead. Hold me now, hold me now. for dinner, but you can have your dessert on me, baby. Just to show me you're the killer. Like a midwife, me, I deliver. Oh Lord, I'll be cooking for dinner, but you can have your dessert on me. Hold me now. Get what you want, give you just what you need. Hold me now. I'll be calling you baby. Boy, it's time to feed. Hold me now. I know you're rich, but tonight I'm in the lead. Hold me now. Hold me now. Baby, hold me now. Hold me now. Get what you want, give you just what you need. Hold me now. I'll be calling you baby. Boy, it's time to feed.
Hey, Russian. Girl, you love it back way and you know how to position right. Yeah. Sip on one Guinness, I'm killing that pussy tonight. Yeah. I love the way how you booty roll when you ain't in the dance or hit the floor. Baby, I can tell by the way you grind. Girl, you have the best. Na 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 na. The best. Na 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 na.
Tip on my toe for you, whining slow for you, yeah.
Na 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 na. Girl, you got the best. Na 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 na. Girl, rock out. Girl, you got the voodoo na na. Rock out. Make me feel like me new to na na. Rock out. Give you the money, buy anything you wanna. But I know me no want lose you na na. Hey, girl, what a body, what a body. Slim as, but you thicker than a fatty. Me alone for ya run it, man up a lip. When a girl too bad, you have to watch it. Na 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 na. You know I'm gonna na na na. Yeah, girl, you got the best. Na 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 na. Yeah.
Tip on my toe for you, whining slow for you, yeah.
Na 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 na. Girl, you got the best. Na 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 na. Yeah. Na 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 na.
Man a ball for me body. You water. When me push it up on you, it make you cry harder. Yeah, me young and me bad and me love sadder. But me not dash it all, but not throw you like a partner. Bring it your ball for your mother and your father. Say me merciless, but this a no gizzarder. Me a bedroom general, cocky master. And when you feel like it bug, just push it harder. Me have the bestest nana, no full stop, no comma. You coulda left me hanging even if I was a hanger. When me rough you up, it's sweet, yo. Make your sister stutter and I forget the grammar.
Na 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 na. Girl, you got the best. Na 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 na. Yeah.
Tip on my toe for you, whining slow for you, yeah.
Na 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 na. Girl, you got the best. Na 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 na.
This is TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Yo, back right now, yeah. Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champagne the Conversation, Banter Before Bed, G's, TGM Radio. Don't forget to follow it all on social media platforms as well. I'm here with my co-host as well, yeah, Trina the host.
Yeah.
And the guest as well, yeah, Prophecy.
Yes.
Yo, basically, what I was going to ask is, what you got coming up there, man? What projects you got coming out in the albums?
Music coming out.
When's it coming out there, man?
Next single called 1 AM.
Okay.
Good vibes, positive vibes is a different thing. Coming out August 20th, 2019. It's the pre-order. You lot can pre-order it. I'm gonna put on my Instagram the pre-save link to Spotify on the 20th of August. The actual release date is the 28th. So that's the next. We're looking at good figures, man. We're looking at hopefully a good 50k streams within the first 1 week.
Any performances coming up or anything?
Not yet.
Oh,
yeah,
no problem.
Nothing planned out yet, but it will be coming soon. It'll be coming soon. We're gonna do a bigger. Listen, it's like I said, the story started the day I was born, but the momentum started last year. I dropped one song June 2nd, 2019. I dropped my first ever song, the one that obviously got played right now.
Name it.
Feeling This, my Prophecy, obviously on all major platforms.
Jeez, yeah.
Listen, I dropped this one song. Coming down to who's supporting me and that. Yeah, there was because I could obviously check the figures now on my account. I could see which city's been streaming it more.
Okay.
And I could see everywhere. I could see everything.
Where's the most love coming from?
America, bro. I dropped. Listen, this is an artist that, from the outside, was, you know, they say obviously I was a fashion influencer, Instagram person that decided to do music. You know, they could say what they want to say, but that's what the outside thinks, right? I dropped one song, Feeling This, June 2nd, couple months ago. Clinton Sparks, American DJ.
Come on now, of course.
He sold 14 million plus copies. He's co-signed by people like Kanye West, Eminem.
Yeah, of course. Come on, I know about Clinton Sparks. Come on now,
bro. Obviously he was the first ever. He's a DJ, right?
Yeah, of course.
On one of the major radio stations in America. First ever DJ, Clinton Sparks. He was the first person to play my song across America. I was getting played. My song was getting played alongside people like Blueface, people like Roddy Ricch, people like Mac Miller.
Here we go.
The whole thing. Do you
Here
get
we
me?
go. Hey, push your shoulders off, man.
Yeah, all right.
Let me do it.
My G. But obviously, like, when this is after I released one song, do you get me? And I'm getting this much love from America.
You need to drop another one. It seems.
It's coming.
Again, if you're looking for a drunk guy in the background, I'm available. Obviously, Trina's available.
Come on, let's go.
Hype girls.
Let's go.
Introduce you before you come on.
Let's go.
And get the crowd ready.
Yo, we're gonna make it happen. But I'm telling you, like, it's crazy how this is the thing. Like, you got somebody. This is the way I see it. Yeah. I'm from St.Albans. You have somebody from St.Albans. You have somebody from Hertfordshire. Yeah, you got a new face from the UK doing something and trying to. And I'm thinking. I don't think about myself, bro. I'm trying to do it for the people. I'm trying to give a voice for the generation, you know, younger than me and the generation yet to come. I'm trying to give them a voice because I understand what it's like to. It's not like I grew up in the hood.
It's guidance.
Yeah, fully. I didn't grow up in the hood, but I grew up in the dark.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna play oxymoron because again, what do you say to those people that say, "Oh, he's not from my background. He's not from my surrounding. I can't just take this guy seriously." In it, what do you say to those people there? In it, like he's not talking this drill thing. He's not talking this road thing.
Come check me. Come check me. That's what I can say. 100%. Come check me. And like honestly. I'm not gonna I said I'm not from the hood, but I didn't say I didn't say that man never got involved in it.
Yeah. No, of course. I
Do you get me?
I know.
Because you're not from there, you don't go there.
Yeah, you get it.
We're not putting no cases though.
But if people was like, right, I can't take this guy seriously. Trust me, you can have one conversation, you can have one sentence with me, and you know what I'm about. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no,
I speak for the people.
But do you think it's like about the music as well? Like, because obviously sometimes it's a case of like a lot of artists do it. They tend to open up their demographic because they make different music, which makes people relate a bit more to them.
100%.
You know what I mean? Because not everyone's open-minded, you know, with music.
One thing, that's 100%. Not everyone is open-minded, but we gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
So what's the overall goal for you then, man? What's still like? Where do you wanna be like when it's all said and done, dust will settle and that? Where do you wanna be, man?
What where I'm gonna be like, right?
No, where do you wanna be like? What's your overall goal, man? What's your mission?
My mission is to be just as relevant as Drake.
Why Drake though?
Yeah.
People say who's the best rapper and stuff, but you can't say Drake is the best rapper. But you can say he's the most relevant.
Can you name anyone though? Like with
I can't name anyone.
Do you have like a top 5 then?
I don't even have a top 5.
Because obviously everyone's done their list right now, isn't it? Everyone's done their list.
I think from people, Kendrick Lamar is definitely on my top.
Okay. Well, top 5?
Yeah, top 5. Kendrick Lamar. It's crazy with me because like when you say that it comes to different, it's like, right, who's got the best bars or who's got you know, who's good at, you know, bringing up topics and speaking about it in a certain way, and then who's relevant. Like when you're an artist like Drake, that you're so relevant that people, man, it's like,
so the 10-year run.
Do you get me? Like how
10-year run?
He don't take no like
10 years. No, it's a big statement. No, it's a big statement. I understand what
do
you're saying.
you get what I'm saying?
It's
like,
planning though, innit? There's a lot of things
that
go
cut you
behind
off, yeah, but
no,
100%
though, innit? It's like any artist, anyone can say this person's the best rapper, or that person's the best rapper, or this was
On
the thing.
preference, like.
But yeah, exactly, on preference, on opinion. But when you talk about who's relevant and who actually done it to another level, this guy started off in, it's crazy, like the business behind it as well. He obviously he's Canadian, he did his thing and kind of, he done his thing around the world, and then he like, for a moment, he disappeared. And the next thing you know is he's busting tunes with Skepta.
Yeah, he learned how to sing and all
he
that.
learned exactly.
That's the number one reason why I rate him,
Done a lot.
because he's embraced so much UK culture. It's
100%,
unbelievable. Man's
100%.
had
But
gigs in
did he
his-
need it though? At the same
That's
time,
what he didn't need it. But he said gigs
You
in
know
his
what I
album
mean?
twice.
But
Gigs
then
in
it's
his
just
album
about
twice.
being a musician and being real and saying like, I like this.
Plus,
this is
he's in
sick.
the top
and-
boy thing as well, innit?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why.
it.
It was a big move. Obviously, we had to take into consideration, like, it's Drake, right? I'm talking about someone that's been signed to people like Lil Wayne, you know what I mean, Cash Money, you know what I mean. But I never expected like that to happen. Listen, if I saw Drake tomorrow, I'm not like a crazy fan. Do you get me?
Yeah.
If I saw Drake tomorrow in like Morrison's G, I'll be like, cool. Do you get me?
The odds of that, but,
I'll be like,
you know,
alright, cool,
I
my
feel
G.
you.
Do you get me? I'll be like, cool, my G. I'm not even gonna be like, yo, check my Instagram, check my music. I'm not gonna move my. I'll be like, cool, my G. I rate your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, blessings, innit? Many blessings in life. But man respects like the way the situation was handled. Do you get me? Like, man, he disappeared for a moment and he realized something in that moment that sparked him up like crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? The UK scene, like in music itself, it's always been like, when you talk about like the best ever tracks, they're like, oh yeah, what, America? Do you get me? Even like, even
It's a
when
big
people,
place.
it's a big place. No, it's a big place. That's what I'm saying. It's a big place. But the impact that him doing songs with people in the UK had was crazy.
yeah, for real.
No one expected that.
No, of course, no.
There's
facts,
no
no, facts,
anyone
facts,
can.
facts, facts.
Like,
And we deserved it. Like the
we
UK
deserved
artists
it. We deserved it, man.
Let's go ask you, Trini. Do you have a top 5?
My top 5 is just on my own, like personal,
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
what I
Especially top
listened
five,
to
yeah.
in
100%.
school, listening to Tupac.
But
So I
it's-
put him
yeah,
up there
100%.
because
That's my top
Changes
you
and
know
that.
what
Do
I
you get
mean?
me?
Of course, man.
Come
Tupac, then obviously Nas,
Okay.
like you know what I mean, like I'm just giving the females, you know, some love, like Lauryn Hill, Erica.
I don't understand that. Why do people have Lauryn Hill in the top 5? Because you didn't have one album.
Because I was 9 years old. Listening to the album,
I don't understand.
Like,
That's what you
being
grew
so
up on,
much-
innit?
and
I'm
it-
a
and
guy.
it
I
gave
got
me
Lil
so
Kim
much
over Lauryn
guidance.
Hill. I always got Lil Kim over Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, but that's because you're a dude.
No, that's not even that. Because
No,
but
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
that,
it's because you're a dude.
It's the growth, though. The growth.
I hear you, but I didn't have much influence like other than the Spice Girls and.
No, Spice Girls-
So like,
no,
you know
Spice
what
Girls
I mean? It was a
they're
black
legendary.
woman that was coming with some hard
Hard,
stuff,
yeah.
But I
and
hear
then I
that-
was listening to Erica Badu as well. So it
No,
just
but
gave me
Lil
that.
Kim was around guys, and she had to keep up with them guys in terms of lyrics and.
No, I can break that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying in terms of who I was listening to.
Okay,
I
yeah.
guess
I
what
weren't
it comes
listening
down
to
to is
Lil'
it's
Kim.
like the
I weren't
impact
listening to her.
that an artist or an impact that the song had on somebody.
Yeah,
Do you get
yeah,
me?
yeah.
On yourself.
And for your top 5, it's your top 5.
Exactly,
So
exactly,
I can't
exactly.
go by the
No,
music
yeah,
industry.
no, I don't
If
get
you was
angry.
doing
I never get angry
well,
at
I
those
could
top
just go
five.
by
Everything on your
it.
opinions. I never get angry. I just want to know from a female's
Yeah,
perspective.
like
what's
it's
your
for
top five,
me.
innit?
It's like there's Erica Badu in there. Like obviously not on a rapping, just artists I listen to. You know,
Okay.
like my top 5.
That's
is
crazy.
Definitely
That's
100.
that's mad. Like with me, it's difficult for me to say. Like I can't give
never-
a top
I can't-
whatever.
I can never give a top
Yeah,
five.
exactly.
I can
Because
never give a top five.
I can't even think.
Well,
I
just
can't.
on people you listen to.
I
though,
can't.
like,
Me
mad.
again. 100% 2Bex. 100% there. That's all I just know.
Yeah.
2Bex. 100%
So yeah,
there.
my guy.
And personally, like me, I think the best alive. If he was sober, DMX would be the best alive. If he was sober and he was
Yeah.
clean, DMX would be the best alive. No, that's it. But apart from
I'm
that,
just here like thinking like DMX, like he's cold, but
no, but I could just the struggle. I just like the struggle.
No, I
like,
feel
like
you.
obviously,
His
like
story
we come
and
out
what's
broken.
behind
It's a
it.
story,
We come
and
out
yeah,
broken,
yeah,
like-
I hear that.
yeah, it's true because
You come
that's
out broken,
included as
yeah,
well.
that's the thing.
Obviously, yeah.
But I just want to know, like, you're a lyricist,
Yeah,
you're a
yeah.
lyricist, yeah? I just want to know, do you like look down on artists that have ghostwriters and things like that, or people that write the lyrics for them?
If I'm honest, yeah, if I'm really, 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 really honest, yeah, I try my best. It's gonna sound weird right now, yeah. I try my best to make sure that I don't dig down into artists, and I don't listen to like
Important.
whatever's on radio is what I listen to. If it's not on radio, I don't because
So Gunling, you're listening to Gunling, yeah?
I'm
Yeah, but
listening
it's
to
on there
Gunling,
for a
but
reason.
yeah, but,
there for
yeah.
a reason.
But the only reason I am like that is because I don't want any artist to subconsciously have an effect on me and me sounding like that artist. I want to be the best version of me that I can. And if I'm digging into like any artist, whoever it is, if I'm digging into gigs or I'm digging into, you know, Drake, or I'm digging into Lil Wayne or whoever, or do you get me? Nicki Minaj, whoever it is, I could be digging into anyone. But we have a conscious mind, we have a subconscious mind. I don't want, like, I want to be Prophecy. Do you get me? I don't want people to be like, yo, Prophecy sounds like this guy, or Prophecy spits like this guy. I want, do you know what I'm saying? So purposely for that reason, I don't dig down. I don't go around listening to like, I don't be like, oh, yo, who's the next best artist? Who's my competition?
Yeah, but that's important, isn't it? To just
for me, yeah.
Not
for business,
too much music
not too much.
as an artist is just like distracting almost.
I grew up listening to obviously hip hop and rap. Yeah. But then I had a dad that when you sit down in the car, he puts on Magic 105.4.
Yo,
so the musicality is mad.
Music, yeah. You know why I like that, yeah? Because there's more. Back then, was more talent than technology in it.
100.
That's why I respect that so much.
I grew up listening to Elvis Presley and that.
No, I don't know about Elvis.
I know Bob Marley. If you said Bob
Bob
Marley,
Marley as well.
I mean,
Elvis is still a lot of black people's music. That's why I don't listen to Elvis, innit? Yeah. But I understand what you're saying, though.
Do you get the mixture, though?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Old school.
The country music used to.
Country music, yeah.
Used to be on.
Yeah, because it's too much struggle, innit? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, like Lil Nas X in it, like his tune.
100. But I grew up on
Old Town
Lord, I'm gonna
ride to the hills.
Yeah, karaoke.
Horses in the back. But shout out to Lil Nas X. You always work with competition, man.
Yeah,
but I can understand what you're saying, though. Yeah. But Elvis. No.
I said Elvis in the fact of like, that's obviously he was on Magic. Anyways, but I'm trying to show what is. I grew up on so much of a mixture of music.
Yeah.
No genre.
No genre. Yeah, of course.
It was hip hop and rap. Do you get me?
Yeah, no, that's what. Because you can relate to it, though. That's
I can relate to it. Yeah, I can relate.
That's why I say Michael Jackson's always the best, because he can relate to everyone.
Yeah.
That's what relate to everyone, isn't it?
100.
But this part of the show, yeah, is called Drunken Dilemmas.
Oh.
So I want to hear your drunkest moment of all time, yeah? Tune up, I'm going to start from yourself because you're from South. I know for a fact you got some drunk stories, yeah?
They didn't happen in South, but I definitely have some stories. So
Drunken Dilemma.
About 20.
Okay.
Friends had a party. They were
Was it a house party or what?
It was a house party.
Where was this?
It was located in Archway. I'm not going to say much more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and basically the elders bought about £500 worth of alcohol.
Okay.
And you know, Trina being the young Trina she was,
yeah,
just went ham, Zambuca, all of
that.
Black
people free, yeah,
lighting it up.
Yeah. Even Asian people free, yeah, we love it, yeah.
Free the bottles, man.
Every time. But yeah, like literally must have been drinking. So I wake up with my legs kind of in the bathroom on the landing, and I've got sick all over me. It's not cute. Like this story ain't, you know what I mean? It's not cute. So I'm at my friend's house called Michael, and he's tiny. He's so small, and like as you can see, I'm of a bigger physique. Like I'm not short and I'm not small, innit? So asking Michael for clothes wasn't really the one, you know what I'm saying? So I've got these tiny little what look like cycling shorts on, and like I had to wrap a bed sheet around me and basically run the hell home. There was a point where I had to like, you know, like chill in the garden because people were walking past and I didn't want them to see me. Like, that was not cool. But I made it home and no one I knew saw me. But now you know about
the story. So you know on Instagram, no one caught you on Instagram.
Yeah, no one to the page on the vid.
It wasn't them times, luckily enough.
Okay.
Like, luckily all my moments happened before social media, so I'm good.
Why you prophecy? I know you got some drunk stories. I know you got some drunk
stories. His story's gonna bang.
Nah, it's not even gonna bang like that. Nah, like obviously me as like my personality itself, I'm really reserved.
And don't judge us.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, even for the story, 100. Even for the story, like don't judge, man, innit? I had no control over the situation, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Like I'm really, really reserved, and I'm really cautious about myself and my environment. It's just something that's, you know, part of me. Is, you know, me and one of my boys, like literally. You know, my boys, we used to run King's Cross, but not in a sense of in a hood way. So all the clubs all the clubs and all them strips there, we know all the bouncers and we know the managers and we know everybody, all the bar staff.
Connect.
We got the connects there in King's Cross, like literally all the spots in King's Cross. Even if you go down Shoreditch, like Macbeth.
Shoreditch,
yeah,
barbershop as well.
Bro,
look, is it? Yeah, barbershop.
we go to
corner shop.
Corner
shop. Yeah.
Plenty spots, But KC was like that. That's this time this situation happened. There was this club called Big Chill, but I don't know if you know about Big Chill.
I think I know that.
There's a one strip. They have like Simmons and they have.
I think I know about. Yeah.
Big Chill. But anyways, we were like we had our pre-drinks and that. We were cool, whatever. Even if I'm lit, I'm calm. Even if I'm lit, I'm calm, bro. Yeah, even if I'm lit, I'm calm. I'm composed. I'm just chill, man. But so we went through to this trip, like Big Chill. We were cool. We were chilling and that. And I was pretty lit at the time. But I put my cup down. For a second.
Did you look away?
I put my cup down for a second, yeah.
Here we go.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I put my cup down for. I never in my life thought like someone like me this will happen to, yeah. I put my cup down for a second. I turn up and like when I go out, I don't talk to Galdem, man. I don't even talk.
Oh, you expect them to come to you?
No, not even like that. Man's got wifey in it. Man's got wifey in that. Yeah.
I respect.
No, I didn't see the ring on the finger. That's why.
Nah. Yeah. Even before that, I don't really. That's just me, man. I don't really do that talking. But man's got wifey and that. So obviously,
humble.
Yeah, obviously, wifey, if you're listening, I know you're listening, wifey. So
shout to the wifey.
Yeah, shout out to the wifey. But even before that, that's just my personality. Like I'm reserved, man, to a point. But I put my cup down, yeah. I turn around to my boy and this girl taps me on the shoulder and was like, yo, you left your cup there. And I said, yeah, I know. I said, cool, man. I said, yeah, cool. And I just took the drink like it was mine, innit? I said, yeah, it's mine, man, calm, whatever, man. It's my drink, I left it there. I drank it, whatever. Literally, bro, it felt like 2 seconds. 2 seconds after, boom, I can't remember nothing. Yeah, and then
was you naked?
No, it wasn't like that. No, it was calm because I had my boys in there. I came. So I ended up upstairs in the balcony, yeah, just sitting on a bench, and some other people were like, this random girl came out. I know not the same girl, but a random girl came out of nowhere, and was like, yo, this guy needs some water. Let's get him some water. So I started drinking water, and then my boy came out of nowhere. There's a video for this. There's an actual video for this.
Okay, at TG.
Not on Instagram. Not on Instagram. But there's an actual video for all of this, and I was just there on the bench, like just completely out of it, bro. Like crazy out of it.
Is it?
Crazy out of it, bro. Like my boy comes and was like, yo, you good? You cool? Then one other security guard comes and was like, yo, this guy needs to go, because obviously people are like, yo, we know about prophecy and that, like he's quite known. Obviously we can't give him bad image and that. So like, yo, this guy needs to go. 100. That's how the people them like obviously like you know they care about it, innit? They don't want to cause a scene. They don't want to, you know, me waking up in the morning with people talking this and that.
No, facts.
Obviously it's all love and that, innit? So they were like, yo, quickly get him out of here. Bro.
What was you doing? Was you on tables like swinging your boxers around?
I must have been.
What was happening at this
I wish
point?
I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. I'm out of it.
This is what on him and everything.
Hangover 2 in it. F the police. F the police.
I think that's why I chose the other movie, because that Hangover 2. You get me?
Oh, bad memories.
Yeah, bro, my memories.
Yes.
But real talk. Yeah, so obviously they carried me yard and that to my boys' yard, and then it was a mad thing. And then the next day, oh my god! Basically, the next day, like we came back and they were like, "We've never seen prophecy like this. Like, what happened?" Do you get me? My boys were confused. They just thought I've been drinking.
Yeah.
We hollered the other guys. Obviously, I said we know everybody that works in all the clubs, in it. So we hollered the manager and was like, "Yo, have a look at the My boy just came to his mind, innit? Let's have a look at the CCTV footage." The girl within 1 second spiked my drink.
Hey, she mullered you.
What? And she just bounced that?
She just no. She tried to grab. But obviously my boy was there.
Tried to grab what?
No, she tried to grab my.
Listen, that guy that protects you, keep him. That's your guy. Keep that. That's
Yo,
that right. That's
still
your
here
guy.
till today.
That's your Robin. That's your
He's still
Robin.
there till today.
Get him at SIA back.
Yeah, that's your Robin.
ASAP.
Yeah, that's ASAP.
He's still there till today. Trust me.
Yeah, facts.
That's
But
it.
nah, it was, bro. Have you? I never heard Mandem get spiked by Galdem, bro.
Finished.
Facts.
Nah, they're hungry.
Push
They're
you on your
thirsty.
ball in that. That's why she would take your wallet in that. That's why, innit? No, facts.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know where she
How
got
he was
that
dressed.
from.
I can imagine how he was dressed.
Yeah, that's the
Became
same.
like
Do you
this
get me?
today.
Literally, it was like this. I put my drink down. Boom. Yo, what you
that's
saying,
all it
bro?
takes, man.
Yeah, I put my drink down, bro. I was like, yo, bro, what you saying, bro? Yeah, how's the night and that? Yo, what, we're gonna go upstairs? Tap, tap, tap on my
all
shoulder.
it takes.
Yo,
They say,
excuse
don't
me,
take
you
your
left your
eyes
drink on the table. I said, oh, sorry. I said,
Your
yeah, that's
drink's
my
all
drink.
fizzy and
Listen,
that,
drink
yeah.
safe here. Don't take your eye off
Yeah,
your drink.
I should say it again.
Hey,
You know,
listen,
yeah.
drink safe.
100 is crazy.
Don't
man.
take your eyes off your drink because people are working crazy.
It's 2019 now. Don't matter if you're a girl
Nearly-
or a man.
It's nearly done as well.
They're taking
So-
equality to another level, bro.
Trust me.
That's what I'm about Tipsy talk. Yeah, we drink irresponsibly, but we talk
Well,
responsibly.
we'll
as
talk
well.
responsibly. Yeah. 100.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. But nah, yeah, that's one of my. There is this one other story where
Oh, he's got another one.
Yeah, talk, man.
Another
It's your
one.
time.
that was one. In my life, there's only been 2 situations. The one other one
So
was
he
nah, 100. Honest.
How old are you?
No. Honest, there's only been 2 in my life. I'm that reserved, man. I
So
don't
you're
even.
the summer friend then?
I'm the.
So
No,
if you
I'm not
weren't
the
called
so-
prophecy, it would have been reserved. Because you've
It
said
might
that
have
a
been.
few times.
It might have been. But there's this one time where obviously I live in St.Albans now, right? You might know that now.
Repping.
My boys are down in London. I took the train from St.Albans station straight up to St. Pancras. Fast train.
If it goes
Stopped at West
past
Hampstead.
Blackfriars and that.
Yeah.
I know where it
No,
goes, like-
just before
Oh,
Black Friday. So I'm
just-
coming down from
yeah,
Luton
my
sides,
bad.
innit?
Yeah, I understood
So
that,
it's
yeah.
going up. Yeah, you get me. So
Past Cricklewood and that.
yeah. And then I took the fast train there and I had a bottle of vodka. Yeah, I said, you know that one's where you meet the man and you always come down with a bottle, man.
Yeah,
You
of
get me?
course,
You always
of
come
course,
down
yeah.
with a bottle,
Pre-drink,
man.
innit?
Yeah, you get me? Like, you get me? Come through. What's the name? I think something called. Anyone listening to this, yes, it's something called like Greenwich or Greenwich or it's like it's a vodka bottle with a green label, right? Do not drink
the
this
premium.
vodka, bro.
It's up on that shelf, high
Dude,
up.
yeah, it was the top shelf. It's the top shelf drink. Do not drink this drink, bro. If anybody, this drink is crazy.
Devil's juice.
It's more than devil juice. I don't know what it is.
Anything that looks clear like water.
Yeah. It's something wrong with it. You get me?
Devil's water.
Satan spirit.
Fully.
Trust me.
But I brought this bottle. It wasn't even a 70 seal. It was a 35 seal. So it's the little one. I was like, let me just bring a little something, man. Me and my boys can chill and have a little sip before we go
Downplaying
down. I bought it and then talk about timing. I got there and I was waiting for about, I think it must have been about 50 minutes. But that 50 minutes felt long. And you know when you're waiting and then you start be like, why did I even bring this bottle, man? Do you get me? Like what? Man, them's keeping me waiting and that. I've gone to the corner shop, grabbed myself a KA cola, came back. I said, boss man, you got a cup? I started drinking that to myself. I got halfway through. I'm talking about 35. I'm a good drinker, yeah. I'm alright with my
Yo,
drinks.
we definitely go that tonight.
100. Yeah, we got
Carnival.
We'll make it happen.
You need to be there.
I was surprised, but I used to go all the time. But then you know them ones where it's like,
No, we can put up. No, we put some Sri
Calm,
Lanka's there, man. We
calm. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Yeah, we'll talk afterwards.
Yeah,
innit?
carry the story.
100. And then so I drank half of it, and I was like, what's this drink doing to man? And I never
ask
felt
that
like
question.
this. I fully never felt like this. I was like, what's this drink doing to man? And there was this other brother just playing a ukulele.
Always some
bench.
random
Yes.
people just
There was some
there.
random brother. I was just drinking this vodka.
Ukulele.
Yeah. With my cup that I got from Bossman. I was like, what's his brother doing with a ukulele? Imagine
He wasn't
the
even
whole
there.
road froze.
Wait, what area is this again? Where
The
was
King's Cross,
still-
right in front of the station.
Bro, he's trying to get that money. That's why he's trying to get that
G,
money.
right in front of St. Pancras station, G. I was standing there thinking, what's this brother doing with a ukulele? And I went up to my guy and I said, yo, bro. I said, you want a drink? And I was like, calm.
More power.
And I was like, instead of me just pouring a little cup, I just gave him the whole bottle because I was that twist.
Yeah,
I
you've
don't
had
know
enough
what.
at this point.
Yeah, I had enough. I was like, I'm done. I said, what's this drink doing? I said, what, you want a drink? He was like, I was like, yeah.
Oh, he's
calm.
happy to take
and
that.
I said, take the bottle. So at this point, it was like, it must have been like a quarter left, G. Bro, I swear to you, when I say I've backed syrup bottles, yeah, but something with this drink, yeah, I don't know
Need
what.
I say it?
It must have marinated for the last 20 years, bro. I don't know what it was, but something with this drink, it was a matters.
It's vodka.
No, even like 100. Like, there's something with it. I don't know what it was, but that's certain. I must not have eaten for the last 2 days or something. I don't know what it was, but it went straight to my bloodstream, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, I drank like 3/4 of a bottle, gave him a quarter, and I started walking off. And then after like I went to Simmons, spoke to the bouncer, and then my boy called me and was like, "Yo, I'm in the whip now. I'm literally 2 minutes around the corner." I was like, "Cool, G." I was like, "Calm." I was like, "Bro, basically the bottle's gone now, innit? Because you lot took time." And he was like, "Oh, sorry, bro. I was like in studio doing this." I was like, "Cool, whatever, man. It's alright." And he came through, and then he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Let me get you a drink." And then
Did he not see you at this point? Or?
Nah, he saw me, but no. Even when I'm licked,
Yeah.
I'm just like
Reserved.
I can see that.
It's
I'm
gonna
so
be
reserved.
I can see that. I can see that.
even when I'm
love that.
lit, even when I'm twist,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just like calm. Do you get me?
It's
I'm
the
just
shade,
quiet
man.
and that. Yeah, it must be the
It's
shades.
hiding best.
But I'm literally just like, cool, G, whatever, man, calm. He went, and out of all drinks, normally we drink like, you know, we sip something, we sip a
Alright,
little
brush
Henny.
your brush your. I know you're
Yeah,
that bossy
yeah,
drinks.
no,
The bossy
no,
drinks.
no.
Yeah.
involved again.
My G. Nah, but this day, my guy decided. Like, I didn't even tell him what drink I was just drinking. I was like, yeah, I was sipping. I was so licked at the time that I didn't even think, like, let me just tell this guy I was licked. I said, yeah, let's grab another drink. But, oh my goodness, we went to, instead of going to a club or something, we went to Bossman, which we know who's got a 24-hour shop. He nices us all the time, whatever, man.
Shout out to Boss Man.
A
Shout out to
budget
Bossman.
night.
But my guy got a Smirnoff now.
Oh,
The 1 liter Smirnoff.
I feel sick now.
G. And I was like, when I say I was twist. I was like at the max, bro. G. It was this same cup from Bossman. The same white plastic cup. My brother knew that I was a bit twist. Yeah. I don't know why he done me a little bit dirty, yeah. I still talk to him about it till today.
Oh, you still cool with him now, yeah?
I'm still cool with him.
Like, shout out to my man, yeah.
Shout out to my man. Yeah. Obviously, that's my guy, man.
Long time.
Yeah.
But listen, no, because he was twist himself anyways from drinking in studio and that. Do you get me? But when I say it was 7/8 Smirnoff, 1/8 orange juice. You see
That
this cup?
responsible drinking then.
You see this cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there was Smirnoff. Right here was orange juice. I swear to you, I'm not even joking. When he poured that thing, I was so twisted. I looked at it and I decided to drink it anyways.
Of course you have to.
Yeah.
Man. Generosity.
Do you get
Because
me?
you've got the. You know,
Yeah, I
better
just decided
argument
that I
at
don't know
this
what it
point.
was, bro. I drank that, yeah, and I was like, we were on the side of this is little bar called Simmons, and we were just on the side of the road when I drank that drink, and we were about to go into Simmons because obviously we know it, you know what I mean. So I drank that drink there, and my boy was still. I backed it, bro. I backed it, and then my boy was still drinking it, and I was like, yo, bro, I need to use the restroom, man. Let me quickly just go, you know, and come back. I'll be like 30 seconds, G. And, bro, I remember saying that, yeah. And after that, I don't remember nothing. Yeah. And I started walking across the roads. I'm talking about King's Cross by myself. Walking across the roads, like, twist up. I've forgotten, like, whatever, that walk.
Near the McDonald's.
100, yeah, you see that McDonald's? Right by the McDonald's, I bumped into another bouncer. I bumped into another bouncer, and I remember this conversation. So from Simmons, anyone that knows King's Cross, yeah, from Simmons to the McDonald's, I can't remember that walk.
I know
wow.
The walk next to the train station, yeah. The McDonald's next to the train station, sorry. I walked to that McDonald's and I can't remember nothing, and I bumped into this security guard that I know from Caminos. And then the guy stopped me. He was like, yo, Prophecy, yo, chill, wait here, because apparently my eyes were buzzing and stuff. But I never, you get me? It was just from vodka, bro, 100%. But I was like that twist. I was like
Told
ready.
you about vodka.
100.
Devil's juice.
Need I say
Vodka is a
anymore?
dangerous drink.
Devil's
Man.
juice, yeah.
But I was like that. I was like, no, I was calm. I'm calm.
That's
I remember that.
Judas juice.
And literally, I was like, and the guy was like, nah, bro, let me order you an Uber right now, G. And I said, nah, man. I was like, move, man.
I like them
calm.
friends.
Yeah, fully. You know them cool people, man. They're chill, like proper. But I was like, nah, cool, man. I'm cool, man. And I remember saying that. So from where I drank to there, I forgot nothing. I don't remember nothing. Yeah. And then I remember that conversation. I was like, nah, cool, man. Forget it. And then next thing you know is I woke up in the train station. Yeah. I woke up from there. So from the McDonald's next to the train station, I woke up in the train station.
Like 3 hours later.
I don't fully, yeah. I don't remember. Literally, it's complete blank.
Still got your wallet and your phone.
Yeah, I still had everything. Gee, I could have been hit by a car and I still would have woke up and not remember nothing. Do you get me? It was that crazy. But I woke up in the train station downstairs and then I was waiting for the train to St.Albans. You know, I don't know if you man ever experienced it. You might have, innit? But when your soul twists up, that you go into survival mode, like you put all your emotions aside, like you put your friends aside, you put everything aside. You're like, yo, I just need to go home right now.
Facts.
I need to go home right now. I ain't trying to touch my phone. I ain't trying to make no phone calls. I need to go home right now.
Strangers and everything.
Fully.
Facts.
So I woke up in the train station now, waiting for my train in King's Cross. I see the train to St.Albans now. Yeah. Pulls up, yeah, and there's like ticket wardens right there. And I'm just there like, nah, fully. I look at them, yeah, and they're like, they see that I'm twist. And you know, ticket wardens in London, man, they'd like to cause trouble. But man comes up to me and I was like, yo, you got a ticket. You got a ticket. The doors just open to the train to go to St.Albans. And my guy comes up to me and I was like, yo, you got a ticket. Yeah. This might go viral, bro, right now. Yeah. But man was like, yo, you got a ticket. And I looked at him and I went, bleh, and I walked off. 100%, right, 100%, G. I looked at my man, not on him, just right in front of him.
What did you do again?
Bleh, 100, and I walked off, G, right in front of him, G, and he was like, brother, my guy was a ticket inspector. He didn't even get on his own train to check the tickets. Do you get me? I was that twist up. And then anybody that knows the train route from King's Cross to St.Albans,
yeah, I know that route.
Harpenden is after St.Albans, right? Of course. I can't remember the train journey from King's Cross. I woke up in Harpenden.
We go off the train in Harpenden.
Where were you trying to get off?
In St.Albans, obviously, innit? To go yard, yeah. But Harpenden is the train station just after. And suddenly, randomly, I just woke up on the train like, boom. Like, wow, where am I?
And you took me for a train to go back?
Yeah. No, but the train, this was midnight. Like, trains come every hour. And I was still like, oh, my head's like mad. Yeah. And I can't wait. And so I went to, there's taxis lined up across next to the train station. I got in the taxi. My guy saw that I was twisted up as well. He was like, yo, you need to pay beforehand. Gee. From Harpenden to St.Albans, I think it's not that many miles, like by car, innit? Yeah. Like it's not that long. It must be like a £15 like journey.
But bumping you because you're tipsy.
My brother charged me £60.
Like you was going to the airport.
£60, brother.
Bumpy,
it was literally like a 15-minute car drive.
Long in that.
No, money ain't long like that, man. I'm talking about back in the day as well, man. No, not even like that, man. But 100% like. Yo, so I paid the money, and when I got my phone out, gee, I swear I got like 100 missed calls from like 100 different people. My boy that I said I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick with, he bugged out because he thought something happened to me. Okay. It was the instinct. So during that whole thing, the whole thing that me bumping into the security guard, me yakking in front of the ticket inspector, me waking up in Harpenden. Gee, I had everybody looking for me in the whole of King's Cross. I'm talking about cars driving around the whole of KC looking for me. I'm talking about the whole
But just in case, that's great, you know?
No, obviously I got love for my family, innit? We love I got love for my family, man. Yo. But do you get me? This was...
Facts. Yo, you definitely have to do your own event. Definitely. Because the way you talk about you getting so much love, you definitely have to do your own event.
That's it.
Definitely.
We'll do it, man.
Definitely. 100. But again, thanks for that story. Appreciate that, because that's exclusive.
Two stories.
We never had two stories in Tipsy Talk right now, but this part of the show is called Praise and Raise. So we haven't done good for you this week or last week, we praise and raise them, isn't it, yeah?
Right.
Okay. First and foremost, again, I have to praise and raise Ivan, because again, he allows me in the studio every single week and that, How many with Tipsy we drink and we talk rubbish and that, but every single week he talks that Also, praise the shout Man United again because we're back on form
Back
now.
on form,
Man United, we're back on form right now. Yeah, beating Chelsea 4-0 and that.
Yeah, man, them
So,
teams.
geez, yeah, praise the raise and that. Yeah. Is the video loaded up? Was the video loaded up? Yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. On the praise the raise, basically, there's a video. I saw this video funny, isn't it? Yeah. I'm a kind of guy. I love people that have the same exact energy.
Yeah.
So however you feel the kind of way, I want you to react the exact same ways in it. And this video, I don't know if you look, it went viral, doesn't it? I don't know if you saw this video as well, yeah?
Right.
But basically, yeah, actually, the video is best to talking. You ready for the video? Yeah, praise the video right now. Yeah, I haven't showed the video in it. Like,
Okay.
there's more. Yeah, let me put the thing down.
Go away. You're coming out the wrong way up the bus lane. No, I'm not. Go away. Go away. You're coming out the wrong way up the bus lane. No, I'm not listening to you. You're out. You're the one out of order. Talking shit there, man. Don't listen to you too, mate.
Wait, hold on, wait. First of all, I swear I missed something. I saw the thing, yeah.
Basically, yeah, the cameraman was talking rubbish to Batman back in it.
Hot weather
So Batman said,
problems.
"I'm cool." Send it in. The Batman went around, kicked his cabinet in it,
Oh, swear.
and that's when he saw the taximan jump out the cab, yeah, and pushed him over in it.
Yeah,
And the guy in the back was having it.
I was like, yo, let me. Hey, listen, yeah.
But I just call that hot weather problems because you know when the weather gets
You know, it's
hot,
British weather problems. British
just-
weather.
everyone
Bare
just gets mad
bipolar
and
and that.
impatient.
Do you get me? Bare bipolar.
Tolerance
That's
is
British weather
down.
problems, man. That's crazy.
But yeah, that's my praise. I love people that have the same exact energy. I love that.
100, yeah, fully.
Also, on the praise if you look for actually coming here, appreciate Trina for actually coming for co-host today. Appreciate that. For actually promoting the show as well. So appreciate that.
Come on, man.
100%.
Like, we
Prophecy,
love it. Like,
I know you're
always
very
support.
busy.
My G, nah.
Your money's long in that.
No.
No more Primark shopping and that, yeah. No more Primark shopping, so
My G,
appreciate that.
I
So
appreciate that, my
coming
brother.
today, yeah.
Thank you.
So Trina, who you praising this week? Who done good for you this week? And that.
In my life, I would say I give thanks for everybody, you know, like I'm just grateful right now for everybody that like supports me and is on my team. But like I just give thanks for Art Meets Music because they put me on, allowed me to get on this hosting thing. So you know, if you don't know about it, Arts Meets Music as well as TGM, first time like co-hosting. So I appreciate everybody that has got Trina's back, and like obviously for those of you that's discovered me now, like I appreciate you too. Like,
Facts,
you know,
facts.
Unified we're
Magic.
stronger. So yeah, man.
100%.
But you prophecy, and you'll go with fashion people and that, you'll praise them out then.
100%. Listen, all my supporters, obviously, I got love for you people. Obviously, like, I wouldn't even be here doing this thing if it weren't for you, man. Obviously, as well.
Facts.
My family and that, especially Mumsy, 'cause I know what. Obviously, we know what our mumsies are like, man. They wouldn't expect us to be like, yo, I want to be a rapper. You get me? Like,
Lawyer or
so
doctor or
yeah, for accepting me to be able to, you know, do my thing like that as well, man. Obviously, I respect Mumsy for that as well. But big up TGM Radio, my G's. Right now, obviously, with the conversations we have, I had like, I'm really picky on like who I speak to and where I go and stuff like that. But after I saw the shows with you, man, yeah, I watched a few things about before we
Appreciate that.
spoke. Yeah, you get me. So obviously the vibes you lot have, the energy you lot have, the conversations that you talk about, you ain't trying to do nobody dirty, man. You just trying to. It's all about peace, love, and unity. Do you get me? Big up you lot, man. 100%, 100%, man.
I support that as well,
100%.
Alright, cool. But on the flip side now, we do name and shame now, innit?
Oh.
So whoever
Right.
stressed you out this week, yeah?
Ooh.
Or who
Stressed
did
me
you
out.
back this week, yeah?
Are we going there?
We name and shame them, innit, yeah?
That's gonna be a hard one for me. G.
Let me ask him first. You know,
Is it? Yeah, we'll start with you, prophecy. Man. You name and shame them. You stressed you out this week, man. And you got a lot of haters out there. Name and shame
Who
them.
stressed me out this week?
Yeah, man. I got a parking ticket or something like that.
Gee, I fully got a parking ticket, bro.
Yeah.
Gee, what was it like a couple days ago? I was at gym now.
trying to do the best.
Basically, I was at gym now. My gym's down in Hatfield Pump Gym. Yeah. anyone that knows the car park there, it's got no lines. Like the lines have faded. When I say the lines have faded, like the lines have faded, yeah. Man parked my car, yeah, thinking that there's no lines. I've been going to this gym for a few months, so I will know if there's lines or not. There's no lines. Yeah, there's no lines, bro. I parked my whip there, and I go into gym, and I had this weird. I just had this weird feeling, man. I was like, let me just go home. Like it was like half an hour, yeah. I spent like normally I spend like a good hour in the gym or a bit, just a bit over. But I was after half an hour, I was like, nah, man, I got this weird feeling, man. Let me just go back to the whip and go home, man. I wasn't even feeling gym. I was like, let me just go back. I got out the car park and I looked at my whip and I saw a parking ticket on the whip. And bro, you know them ones where you look at your whip. I saw a parking ticket and I'm not used to getting parking tickets. I fully was considering whether that's my whip or not. Honestly, like it was one of those things that in my mind I was like,
it's not mine.
I don't get the tickets.
Yeah, I got 100. I was looking at this whip like, yo, and I was like, yo, that is my whip. I was like, what? And my whip and the whip next to me got a parking ticket. Yeah? And I opened the parking ticket and I was like, yo, they were like, yo, you have to pay £100, but if you pay within 14 days, it's 60. And I was like, brother, you got man them putting out tickets in a car park, yeah, for not being in the bay properly when you man don't even put in the effort to create the bay. Do you get me? Like, how does that work? There's no lines in the place, bro. Nah, that's fun. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy that you mentioned. I paid it anyway, so I ain't trying to get in trouble, man. Do you get me?
Come on.
So are you, Trina, you praising, you naming shaming this week? You stressed you out, man?
I feel like this is gonna be a list. Like,
what? My face shows it that.
Nah, like, yo, let him go first. You get me?
I don't even want to go there. You know, like that. Like, oi.
So everyone doesn't
listen,
dirty?
I think primarily it will be me.
Okay.
I'll take complete responsibility for this one.
Wow.
Because you know what? It's what you accept, what you allow, and what you know what I mean, absorb. And I just feel like, you know, once you train yourself to a better, you know, frequency, you won't allow stress in as easily. You know what I mean? So for me, it will be myself.
Appreciate
You know what I
honesty,
mean?
Appreciate honesty.
Yeah, real talk, man. And because I ain't gonna name and shame certain people. So if you're listening, you're lucky today, Katrina ain't that person.
Hey, that big up, no, real talk for somebody to
yourself,
say something
man.
like that. Yeah, not even somebody
I
say
think
like
that's
my
what's happened
sometimes
this
some
week.
real.
With the stress has come
Yeah,
realization
yeah.
of how much control you have yourself,
Fully,
and like
fully,
just being
fully.
more in control and not
Yeah, that's
allowing
crazy, man.
people
Yeah.
that power over you. You know,
That's
because
crazy.
you are your own power.
100,
So be it.
100.
But yeah, man. Love and light to TGM.
Speaking about minute unos, what about yourself? Have you ever gone through that yourself? Like minute unos?
That's why I do music, bro.
Okay.
Music's a healer, man.
I used to write because I couldn't speak. You know, it's crazy, yeah. I was born in the UK. I was born in London. I couldn't speak English till the age of 5.
Okay.
My I could only speak my own language, which is Sinhala. I
Wait, can you
started.
teach us 1 or 2 words or anything like that?
What do you want to learn? Like,
How do you say you're pretty? Because if I talk to a girl, she says,
oh yeah,
Sri Lankan,
yeah. So it's like, so if you want to say you're pretty,
I feel you.
if you want to say you're pretty or like you're beautiful, you say oya.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, means
African,
you.
It sounds African.
And my dad was like, chill, don't worry. Yeah, like he'll catch up in a week. And I did
my
catch up in a
child.
week, yeah. I did catch up in a week. But all my life, all my life growing up as a child, I didn't experience no love. Do you get me? Like even like my parents, they're very old school. So they don't know about saying stuff like, yo son, I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
Yo, you're doing a good job. Do you get me?
So important.
It's all about, yo, this ain't, you get, it's, there's always some, so like, but the difference with me is I grew up with no love around people that got loads of love from their parents. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like I grew up in the hood where everyone, like, we all can relate. I didn't grow up in the hood where we all can relate. I grew up in a place where, like, I was like this and everybody else was like that. Do you get me? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like,
took its toll.
mental health for me was really, I was contemplating loads of things.
But did you know it was mental health, or did you just think?
I didn't know it was mental health.
Yeah.
It got to a point where my own mum had to go to the doctors and was like, yo, I think my son needs counseling and for the weird stuff that I was doing.
This is why.
Because I was doing like maddest, bro. Like I would be like. Another thing is like I don't believe that I have any problems with me. I don't believe that I have weird stuff, but there could be times, you know, when you could be cool for a moment and then somebody could say one thing and then you switch.
Triggers you.
It triggers, but with me it's like on a level where it's not considered normal. It's considered as you have a mental like problem.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
Stigma on it.
Yeah, they put that stigma on it, but we're all human, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like mental health is something that we need to understand, that we can all get through it as long as we find a way to talk about it, talk to somebody about it. Because you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Like my problem. Like I could think that I got the worst they could
and you're
get.
the only one.
Yeah, and I'm the only one. I'm just in this bubble. That's the problem with people. They think that we're in this bubble, and then when somebody tells you, it could be a doctor, it could be somebody that, now you're bugging out, man. Chill. You're bugging out, bro. What do you mean, like about this and that? It makes you feel like it's all subconscious. It makes you feel like subconsciously that there's something wrong with you. And then we get into the stage where it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and the only thing that we can relate to is negativity. When we speak, when we listen to a song that's all about all this positivity, we'll only draw the one line about gang banging and doing this and doing that. But the song could be about how the guy got through it. But what we will pull out is that because we're in that mind frame. What we will pull out is that one line that, I used to do this, I used to do that. Next thing you know is that we have a whole generation of people that these doctors and stuff are saying that they're badly influenced by this, and mental health is nothing but mental. Do you get me? It's all about the brain.
It's what you've
we
told
do what we're
yourself.
taught. Yeah, 100%. We do what we taught. We do what we feel.
Quick question: you going carnival?
We're going carnival.
No, we're going carnival.
We're going carnival.
Cancelling after that one.
We're going carnival.
Drinks on you, yeah?
Camden. Not too many. Nah, I'll bring a bottle.
Bring one bottle. It's carnival.
I'll bring a bottle.
Anyone that's planning any events, man, shout out Prophecy. You know what I mean?
Prophecy,
shout
yeah.
out. Hey, listen. You need to
this
be
carnival's a
performing.
big. When's carnival?
A couple weeks.
In a couple weeks, isn't it?
Monday, yeah, man. It's coming.
Well, you want to go on the Monday?
No, of course, back holiday, man. Of course, man.
Well, you going on the Monday?
Listen, I'm there both
carnival's
days.
holidays, isn't it? You
Both days,
Network
Sunday and
with
Monday.
the
Monday.
people, come out there with the camera.
I think Monday's the better day, innit?
Yeah, of course, adult day,
It's
innit?
the adult. Yes, I was about to say, it's not the children.
That's what's asking you. You going carnival?
We could make something happen.
Okay, because you're going, he's going now. You know, like
No, man, I'm going with him because he's the flossy guy. I'm like,
Nah, we're both the first guy, man.
With me, I'm saying the manager.
We're both
I
of them.
don't come in. I'm saying the manager ain't been paid yet.
just for success.
That's mad. Nah, it's crazy.
So, what's your advice to the young Asian artists, like people that are trying to get up, like trying to get their voice heard in that? What would your advice be to them?
My advice is 2019 is a very weird generation.
Tracks.
It's not like back in the day where everyone wants to support each other. Right now we're living in a stage where you could be very good friends, you could be best friends, but the moment you start doing something, like I could be very good friends or best friends with another musician, like I could be boys with somebody that also wants to do in the music scene, and if I start doing something better, if I start doing bits, then that guy will either start getting jealous or will start doing something called clout chasing.
Yeah.
Facts.
And there never used to be this whole clout chasing or this whole social media weirdness back in the day. So my advice that I could give right now is, whatever you're doing in life, doesn't matter who it is, don't tell nobody your next 3 steps.
Talk.
Secret.
Keep it to yourself.
Just shh. Like Eddie.
Don't tell nobody your next 3 steps. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
100%, because it's a very, very weird generation. Do you get me?
And just believe in yourself.
If you don't believe,
it's mad. Like, once you believe in yourself, everything follows behind it. You know what I mean?
It sounds so cliche, but if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. There's a saying. There's like they say that anything you do in life is like first they will laugh at you, And then first they will talk about it.
Yeah.
You get me? Then they will laugh at you. Do you get me? And then when you start doing things, they'll stay quiet. And then when you get to that level, then they will respect you. It's that whole journey of like, it's so weird.
Stages.
That's why it's hard to know. That's why I feel sorry for. That's why I say that prophecy is a new voice for our younger generation and the next generation to come, because I feel like the world is moving so quick. It's moving too quick that these people, they're like, it's like if you talk to like a 11-year-old, or I feel like if you talk to like a 10-year-old or 11-year-old, they already think about getting like boyfriends and that.
Yeah, it's mad. They wear makeup to school.
And like, even if you don't like to, do you get me? And like, if you talk like to a 10-year-old boy, they think about getting girlfriends and that. Like, honestly, it's
but
weird,
on a
man.
deeper level than what we was thinking about.
You get like that's what you call mental health, though, because
indoctrination.
You're obviously, my parents can't relate to me because there's obviously different circumstances.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to all of this, it's so weird, man. Like, but all I can say is, don't tell anybody your next 3 steps.
Yeah.
Stay focused. Believe in yourself, obviously, like you said, and you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what DM's gonna fly through your Instagram. You never know who's gonna contact you. You never know what's gonna happen. Just stay focused and just believe, man, 100%. And be careful on don't ever get desperate.
Quick question, yeah. I know you're in a relationship right now, but would you trust your girl to go on an overseas holiday, like a girls trip holiday? Like an Ibiza trip, like a girls trip Ibiza.
Well, just
you know what?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like with my situation right now, like where I'm at right now, I've got to. That's why I said I have a wifey right now, because we've been through a journey. So I have a
trust.
wifey, So this come down to a trust, and it's come to a point where when it comes to this world, it's just me and her. We don't like she locked off like any girl. You know, when girls are around each other, like some girls can have a bad influence on each other. Do you get me? And she realized that though. She realized that, and she's like, you know what? She's got to a point where she's so mature and so intelligent. Like, she's got to a point where, like, I understand everything right now. Do you get me? I understand. It's literally
how old
just,
is she, if you don't mind me asking?
I would love to.
Basically, is she 80s baby or 90s baby?
She's a 90s baby.
Okay, that's
She's a
fine.
90s baby.
okay.
I'm a 90s baby as well, though.
Okay.
I'm a 90s baby as well.
No, because women mature differently.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm
So,
saying.
you know.
But it's all like it's been a journey. So right now there'll never be a time where she will go on a girls trip, because she ain't really it's sad. It's not sad to say, but she got girls.
All right, not to Ibiza then, to like I don't know.
Listen, she just came back from a family trip from Cyprus. She landed.
Family trip's calm though. She's
Yeah,
gonna,
but that's different.
she's gonna behave.
But
on the family trip.
but I don't think she's.
No, she's gonna behave on the family trip. She'll
No,
behave.
no,
She needs
obviously.
to behave anyway.
No, she'll behave anyways.
No,
but
that's the situation. Like, if she was in a girls trip, the
matter
girls like they were Ibiza or they were like Afro Nation. Like,
I think she'll be the she'll be like.
Reserved.
She'll be reserved, but she'll be not she'll be like the mum, but more than that. She'll be like
grandma,
great grandma.
Oh, I was
Seriously?
gonna say great grandma.
She'll be like what?
What?
The girls will be like, yo, we're going out now. What, you coming out? She'll be like, going
It's
out.
bedtime.
time to bed.
It's
Yeah,
bedtime.
she going out.
But I'm saying,
What?
if she would know, would you want to call up every single day, like make sure where she is?
No.
You'd be happy
I've been
like,
past
to
that.
leave her.
Me, yeah.
So
I've
if she
been
was gone
past
for
that.
a week, and you know she messaged you when she messaged you, so now you know she's online. Like that WhatsApp call comes through. I'm online now. You'd be content, even if it was 8 hours after the day started.
No. Because listen,
Here we go. So
We
you
got-
gotta be more.
everyone's got their own mind and everyone has their own thought process. If you're in a relationship and you know something's wrong, it's because you know something's wrong.
Yeah.
You get me? We built a relationship where that it's like very scheduled. We could say it sounds weird.
Structured and
Yeah, it sounds weird, but we've turned the relationship old school.
Okay. No,
Do you get me?
Oh, that
appreciate
ain't
that,
weird. I
appreciate
like
Yeah,
that.
do you get me? We turned the relationship old school, so that she knows that if she spends like bare long like that, and she didn't reply to me for hours, she'll know that I would have started bugging out. Anyways,
Yo, I'm the same as that. That's
Well,
why-
is that for safety reasons or
No,
what
that's
are
for
you
safety
doing?
reasons.
No, my deepest fear is like I can't go to sleep and wake up and my girl's getting wind off and that's gone viral.
100.
That is my deepest fear, though.
And
So I
your
can't-
friends are telling you.
No, I wake up in the morning, I see
this.
just bare like my girls are just getting wind up by bare guys, Afro
100,
Nations like carnival, like, yeah.
But this
My
is
anxiety just go for the
this
roof.
is why
innit?
your choice has
That's why
to
I
be
can't do a
more-
relationship.
it will never happen.
You're
That
just
There's
right
so-
now.
summertime I can't do a
Yeah.
relationship in summer. I can't do it in summertime. I
Crazy,
can't do a relationship.
yeah,
No,
it's
if my girl goes viral and I wake up and see bare DMs and my Twitter and Instagram's going viral, I'll cry. I can't do it.
Gee,
I'll
this is
cry.
why I say,
That's
yeah.
why my uncle told me always find a girl in the winter time, never find a girl in the summertime.
Oh wow.
No, seriously, because any girl could look like 10 out of 10 in the summertime, but in the winter time, if a girl looks nice in the winter time, that's keeping it. Like, yeah, but
But this is why it looks like.
that's what I ask you. That's me. I commend you,
Crap.
prophecy, for so much. Yeah.
G. Me and my girl went through a crazy journey that has come to a point where I understand her and she understands me, and it's come to a point where like if she didn't reply for ages,
You know something's up.
yeah, no, it's not like I know something's up. Like my relationship with my girl is so out of like you have like relationship these days, and then like out there
Like that
somewhere in
Nelly
Narnia
Kelly
you have
Jack-
us. Do you get me?
Narnia.
Somewhere in Narnia you have us. Do you get me? We're so reserved. We do things a certain way because yeah, man, we just had a crazy journey, but we're strong.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like we're like it's that like I said, we turned what relationships are like today into old school.
So you won't be bothered about her going to Ibiza for 7 days.
She
You're
no,
just-
it's not
you're
that.
just
It's not
like,
that I
she's
won't be
cool,
bothered.
like,
No,
you know-
it's not that I won't be bothered.
No, but
It's that she
you
won't
wouldn't
go.
worry about.
She won't go. She won't go.
But if she decided unexpectedly she's going to Ibiza,
It
you
won't-
would
it
not
won't
be
happen.
No.
If it did, I'd-
no. This is the scenario.
Alright,
She's
go on.
in Ibiza.
Yeah.
She's with her 5 friends.
Yeah.
Like it is happening.
Yeah.
They've landed.
Yeah.
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 You cool.
Me and my man, them
You're
are going the
trusting-
next day.
See it there.
Facts.
See the answer there.
Facts. We're going next day. But yo, we'll leave it like that, yeah. Shout your socials because we've got 2 minutes left here. Shout where people can
Right.
find
So,
that,
Instagram at @IAM_prophecy.
And at Trina, the host on Instagram.
yeah. Tipsy Talk, John
Come
J, yeah. TGM Radio. Don't forget, wifey, if you're going to Ibiza, we're coming the next day. We're ready to go, yeah.
Trust me, and it's paying for the tickets.
I think it's on prophecy, yeah. TGM Radio. Jeez, here we go.